No. What did we say? I just said yo.
I know, but you just be talking.
No.
It's just you talking.
No, listen. So
I think I got a tear.
what?
I don't know. Go ahead, talk.
You a gangster?
I don't know what's happening. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. So we were in the car this morning, driving the kids. No, we had just dropped the kids off at school. And we got some coffee and we was riding back in the car.
Yeah.
I had the radio off and you were looking at TikTok or Instagram and you pulled up a clip of Amber Riley singing Aretha Franklin's classic Respect.
Why you have to throw in Aretha Franklin's classic like we don't know it's a classic? You know, the classic Aretha Franklin.
I just want to set
song.
up. I want everyone to know what we were doing at the time.
Also, shout out to Amber Riley. She killed that shit.
No, she killed that shit.
She's ridiculous.
You know what I love about her? She enunciates every single word.
That's what you love? I love all of it. Like everything.
No, I mean she's an amazing singer.
Ooh, Jesus.
Amazing, like, and Amber Riley been the shit.
You know, I'm a Glee fan, so
Never watched it.
I loved Glee.
Never watched Glee.
Thought it was gonna be on it. I found my audition tape.
For Glee?
Forget it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, you auditioned for Glee?
Don't worry about it. I already told you that. You don't remember.
You
but
never
it's
told me you auditioned for
It's
Glee.
not on the internet.
Was it an official? Was it an official?
It's an audition, and I have the
Audition?
tape, and it doesn't really matter.
Did you send it out?
Doesn't matter what I did with it. I wasn't on Glee, so there's that. Anyway.
So as I'm listening to you, listening to her, the song comes up. And in the song, she said, Aretha Franklin says, RESPECT. We all know what that is.
It's respect.
Find out what it means to me.
Yeah.
RESPECT.
Yeah.
Take care of.
She don't even say of. Do you know?
Take care of.
No. She doesn't. Don't do that. She doesn't say it. She just says take care TCB.
That's what she says?
Yeah.
TCB.
I just found this out.
I didn't even know that she was saying TCB.
I thought it was like TCP, but I didn't know what that meant either. And I was like, maybe I'm just too young.
I thought, let me think what I thought. RESPECT.
What is this, baby? You got to stop doing stuff like that and then telling people that you sing. Because that's just
I'm just going in my mind. I think it would take care of me, see me, or something like that. I thought in my head.
What?
I didn't know. I didn't know what the hell she was saying. But TCB.
Why?
Is what she said. And
oh, you didn't get it. You never heard of TCBY?
The ice cream shop. Oh, yogurt shop. Cool. I get it.
Yeah.
Frozen yogurt, whatever. And when I heard that, I was like, shit.
Wait.
What?
Like, shit.
First off, it's great to know that that's what she's been saying
Why
all this time.
Why are you so angry?
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Yeah. But second of all, what the hell does TCB stand for?
It's take care of business. That's what I'm pretty sure.
So you're saying she said RESPECT, take care of business?
She doesn't say of.
Take care of business?
Maybe she was about to say take care of business. She was like, fuck it, TCB. Like, take care, TCB. Like, take care, TCB, bitch. Like that. You know? Like, I'm not about to say business. Like, you know what I mean. TCB.
I wanted to know what TCB stands for.
Yeah, and you asked Facebook, which was
and I asked Facebook.
Stupid.
I was like, listen, I'm going to go to my Facebook.
I don't know why he asked y'all anything because y'all don't have no coof about yourselves.
And I just picked a couple of my favorite answers.
Y'all don't have no coof.
None at all.
Well, I gotta see that, and it gotta be bigger. I can't see it.
Okay, I'll make it bigger for you. So these are some of the answers that people said what TCB stands for. This was a great one.
Yeah.
The only TCB I know is the hair grease.
Yeah. Isn't it a hair grease? I think they might also TCB. Wait, TCBY is ice cream, right?
Yes.
So is it, I think it's a perm too? TCB?
I thought that was just for me.
No, I think if TCB might have been a perm. That could be a lie. I don't know.
It might be a whole product line.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's it's been a minute.
Somebody said
this sounds right up everybody's alley.
Mm-hmm.
What does TCB stand for? Titties, coochie, booty.
Hey, Take care of my titties, take care of my coochie, and take care of my booty.
You know the funniest thing about all of that is that more than one person said that.
This is true. This is true.
So everybody was like, I thought it was take care of TCB.
Only one person said this, though.
Taco Bell. And that sounds like some shit I would say. TCB is Taco Bell. What you mean? Someone said, take caution, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a threat. And
that's a threat.
That sounds like something Aretha would say.
The song Respect is a threat.
It sounds like something Aretha would say.
Yeah.
Take caution, bitches.
Take caution, bitches.
Yeah, that sounds right about.
It's real.
That sounds right. That sounds real.
Someone said, that cat bussin'.
That cat bussin'. Somebody said taxable credit balance. Fuck y'all. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Nah, man, we too close to tax time. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
That one.
Wait, hold on. Somebody said that cornbread.
Take care of that cornbread.
Baby, that's no. You sound like Michael Jackson, but like Jackson 5.
You're right.
You gotta stop.
You're right, I do.
It's all right.
I've been singing them for a long time. Finally.
Wait, what did they? I can't even remember. Oh, wait.
Someone said
tobacco, cigarettes, and beer.
Yeah.
That's some
Take care of the tobacco, cigarettes, and beer. That sounds like we about to have a kickback. You know what I mean? We 40
tobacco
plus.
is getting cigarettes.
Huh?
Sound like a selling party.
It does.
Yeah, selling party checklist.
Yeah. I get it. I get it, man.
Yeah. Y'all are.
I love it though. It's so many songs that I do not know the title.
Most of them.
The words
any
to.
a song.
That's not true.
Baby, you don't know the words to nothing. We talked about it so many times up here. You don't know the words to no songs at all.
Including songs that I've written.
Yeah, nothing. It's fine.
Sad.
Don't worry about it. It's
sad.
okay.
But honestly, I kind of like it like that. Because it's fun. It's fun to infuse your own lyrics to things.
It's not. That's not. You don't rewrite somebody's songs.
Why not?
Because they wrote those songs for you to read them like that.
Do you know back in 2013, 2012, between like 2012 and 2014, maybe a little earlier than that, that's all I used to do. Like Weird Al Yankovic type stuff. Like you heard Chicken Wings.
I've heard it.
The Pretty Wings.
I've heard it. You can also hear it on YouTube.
Bad Kisser.
Y'all did the Bad Kisser.
That's just the ones that's on
If
YouTube.
y'all are new, he hates when I do this, but please go to YouTube and look up these fucking videos. Like, he hates when I do this shit, but go to YouTube, type in Bad Kisser, and put in Jay Farrow and J Rod, and it will pop up immediately. Immediately. I want this shit to go viral after about 7 or 8 years of you doing this shit. It sticks in my head. Like now when I hear Good Kisser, I can't unhear y'all version, and I don't like listening to Usher Good Kisser anymore. Wow. And I used to love that song.
Listen, it's so many songs. Me and Jay used to be in the SNL studios. We up at 30 Rock, up at 30 Rock. And we're just in there all night, like literally from like 9 p.m. to like 5, 6 in the morning, creating spoof songs to get on SNL. And the only song I think they used was the remix to What the Fox Says.
Oh yeah.
What Does My Girl Say?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's
one.
That's
the one with
Carrie
Hilson.
I mean, not Carrie Washington. Yeah, she's in that video. But that's the only one they ended up using. But we had so many. Like every week we had one, man. Like we even catered it sometimes to the musical guests.
That shit is fucking stupid. I think one day you was here and I just started looking up all the videos on YouTube. You was so mad.
Those are just the ones that we actually recorded videos to. But we have and he probably has them all. A catalog of just songs, spoof songs.
That's so stupid.
But it was so much fun. It was my first voyeur into comedy.
Don't use voyeur on this podcast.
Like it taught me about comedy. It taught me the beats. It taught me what the word beat was. You know what I mean? Because we learned that we had to have like an actual sketch attached to the song.
Yes.
So he had to teach me how to do a sketch in order to do the songs and everything. And it's when I fell in love with comedy, man. I was like, wow, this is great. So
crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's just a little question.
So
for you
stupid.
guys. If you didn't know what TCB, and originally, I think somebody looked it up on Google, and it does stand for Take Care of Business.
I told you that in the car, and you was like, "No, it doesn't."
It just didn't make any sense.
Okay,
It didn't make any sense.
Makes more sense than titties, coochie, booty. Yeah. It's a little bit more sense. I can see, yeah.
Oh man, it's J-Rod,
Kristen Sivills,
and then we had Sex the Podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Arroyo Grande, California.
Well, you had to slow that down because you didn't know what you was gonna say.
I didn't want to fuck it up. I didn't want to fuck it up, man.
What's up, California? How y'all doing?
Yeah, man.
We gonna be there soon. Don't worry about it. This episode is sponsored by Lumi. New customers get $5 off a Lumi starter pack. Go to lumideodorant.com and use code ATWHS. And for a limited time, returning customers can get $5 off their next $30 purchase. Also, thanks to Dipsea for supporting And Then We Pod. Whether you want to explore your innermost desires further or could use a little boost in self-love, Dipsea's sexy audio stories are here to help. Get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/ATWHS.
I think I just said on the intro, and then we had sex.
Did you?
I think I did.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah. Yep.
We're going to get it eventually.
Y'all know that's not the name of the podcast no more. If you've been listening, it's just And Then We Pod. You should know by now. If you don't, I mean, I think you can still put it in that we had sex and find it, but don't.
Yeah, but the cool thing about it though, the real listeners, the ones that's been listening to us forever, y'all get it. Y'all know.
Y'all know why.
Y'all know what
they
it
still
is.
They still asking.
Hell yeah.
People still asking, why you drop it? Listen to the podcast. We explained it. We explain why we're dropping it.
I just want to let people know that we're going to be in Phoenix this week.
This weekend.
Yes, this Sunday we'll be at Stand Up Live in Phoenix, Arizona. Get your tickets now before they sell out.
Yes, please get those tickets. We had such a good time last time, so we hope that y'all come out this time and have a good time, man. Last time we came, we didn't have Alex with us either. So he's Alex Babbitt. If you've been to any of these live shows, he's a fucking nut.
Yes.
So, I think we're gonna a little more interaction and stuff. It's a different show than if you saw it last time. It's a different show. So
yeah, completely different show.
Make sure you come out.
Also, after the show, I am praying that I'm able to do karaoke.
Okay, he's very excited about this because we did karaoke last year, and I was like, what if they don't do karaoke this time?
They may do karaoke. It was a live band doing karaoke right next door to the comedy club. So
was it even karaoke, or did you just join the band? You have a tendency to do stuff like that, where you just like, yo, I want to sing this song. That sounds like something you would do. I can't even remember.
Any way you look at it, if there's music being played, I'm gonna be there. I'm there.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. So come out to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
November 19th. That is this Sunday.
Yeah.
At Stand Up Live. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah,
man.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
How was your week?
This week we went to Pittsburgh.
Hey,
I did that by myself. You hear that? We went to Pittsburgh this week. We went to City Winery. I just remember. Oh, first of all, shout out to everybody that came. It was sold out. City Winery show. Last City Winery we were doing this year. We've never been to the Pittsburgh one, so that was super cool. Had some family, some friends come in. That my like one of my best friends and her husband's that is also my daughter's godfather. They were in town for a Steelers game. Happened to be the exact same time that we were in town. Mind you, we all live in Virginia together, but never see them.
Never get a chance.
Ever. We don't see anyone. So we made time for them. They came to the show afterwards and had a good time. Like got to chat with them for a little bit. Met some pretty cool people. We were supposed to go out afterwards. And did not because we are very boring. But we had a good time. Everybody that came on stage fucking showed out. One girl broke her bracelet. I'm so sorry that you did that. And she was like, no, it's fine. Just keep playing. Play the game. But we had a good time. It was cool. Never been to Pittsburgh before. So we didn't really get to experience Pittsburgh or do anything. But we had a good time. I thought it was cool. And then we just been home. Right now I'm just trying to get my Thanksgiving menu together. I wrote it down in my phone for my notes. I got to get all my sides. I think I have all my sides, but I think the only meat is going to... I know y'all don't care about this. I think the only meat is going to be like turkey, the catfish that you talked about, and ham maybe. But I'm still working out everything else. But
only you and... Well, no, all of y'all eat ham except me, so that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm just working out that and been trying to clean. I'm always trying to clean. That's what it feels like.
You gotta make yams. Your shirt is the color of yams.
Oh yeah, no, I'm making sweet potato casserole.
I like yams though.
You want just yams? I'm not a big fan.
You just made sweet potato casserole.
I know, but that was just a tester. That's not even the one that I want to make. I like more of the crust. So I was just like doing a run through. So
how are you practicing Thanksgiving dinner?
Because I'm just doing a little run through. Well, I haven't cooked it all by myself in a long time.
Okay.
We've usually gone over relatives' houses and then like I haven't. So I want it to be like nice, like a nice little thing. And I know there's a little bit of my family coming in town. I think some of your family's coming in town too.
No, we found that they're not coming.
Are they not coming?
They're not coming.
Okay. Well, I mean, it'll still be nice.
And then regular niggas that be around and be like, oh shit, Kristen cook. Let me come over there.
That's probably Illmatic. You sound just like him. Yeah. That sounds just like Illmatic.
That's exactly what I was talking about too.
So just been trying to get my mind ready for that, and I want to get my tree and stuff up, but no, just regular stuff. Y'all know I love being home. I love being in my house, I like being in the house.
Yeah.
So what about you? How was your week?
Week was cool. Nothing too crazy happened. The show in Pittsburgh was cool. Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever had a one night stand? You have had a one night stand.
Okay, well, you don't have to do that.
No, because I forgot.
You just find new ways to get mad, huh?
El Paso.
All right. All right. Well, we don't have to talk about location. We could just talk. We could just talk like grown-ups. Now, what? What do you ask?
What was it that made you say, I'm going to have sex with this person tonight?
I was just having a good time all night and just flowed into fucking. You know how your spirit is good all day. You just have a good spirit. Everything's going right. You're having a good time. We went out, partied. I had food. We had just been, cool conversation.
And your pussy said, hey, let's give him some.
No, well, we were in a situation where a pussy would be open. And
what was that situation?
A hotel room. So we were just.
So you invited him to your hotel room?
No, he invited me to his. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, okay. It was like.
So let's stay right
what
there.
Made me want to go to the hotel room?
What made you want to go to the hotel room?
Because I had a good day all day.
Did you know you was going to fuck when you went to the hotel room?
I had an idea that maybe I would fuck. But I was also like, I'm just fun to be around. So maybe they just want to be around me.
Ain't nobody want to be around you like that.
But I had an idea that fucking might happen. And then, you want to hear this?
Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
No, go ahead.
Then, like, we was having a good conversation, and he just kind of, like, came up behind me, started kissing my neck. And I was like, oh, okay.
You was down. Okay.
Hell yeah, I was down.
I don't really care about the sex part.
All fours.
Well, I care about the sex part, but I don't. My boy had an issue where he really liked this girl. He was vibing with this girl, and he wanted her, he wanted to have sexual relations with her at the end of the night, but he couldn't figure out how to close it. Now, the reason I asked about the...
Why's your phone doing that? Why's your phone so loud?
I don't know.
Okay.
The reason that I asked about the one night stand is because he only met this girl that night, and it was only going to go down for that night. And I was like, damn, I don't know how to coach him into doing this.
Well, what about her? Do you think she wanted to do that?
I think, personally, that she would have been down had the right ambiance and the right words been said.
But what if he wasn't her type?
I think that as long as the right words and the right ambiance, she would have been down.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't her type.
Because...
or maybe he didn't like his... I don't know. Maybe the vibe wasn't there for that.
Right. And I'm trying to figure out, what is that vibe? Like, how do you set the vibe for a one night stand?
I don't know. I think it's more of it's a energy thing. Like, that sounds very hippie of me, but like, you gotta vibe some kind of way. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't you don't necessarily have to say specific words that are gonna get you there. Like with me, I just had a good night and I really enjoyed being around this person.
Right.
And what if
I don't like that. Calm down.
But you be asking details, and how I'm gonna coach you through knowing how to coach somebody else through. Because sometimes they just might not be. They might get to know you and be like, well, nah, I probably don't want to do this. Maybe it was like that in the beginning, and then after they talked to you, they were like, I'm not really feeling that.
Like the times I've had sex on the first night, there have been heavy flirt. There's been like heavy flirting going around the entire night. And it wasn't an issue. Say, hey, why don't you come with me here?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the guy, it seems like he had the conversation part down.
Your phone is ridiculous.
Yeah, my phone is wild.
Yeah.
He had the conversation part down, but it seems like he didn't have the closing part down. Or maybe the flirting part was where he was losing. And I was like, damn, bro, like, I really want you to win.
But it also could be an energy where it's a good energy and you're having fun and maybe you're flirting, but you realize it's like not that kind of energy. It's literally just a friendly energy after that. You can't coach somebody to, you know what I mean? If they're not feeling it, they're not feeling it.
No, and that's 100%.
And just because you're being flirty or whatever, like, that person might just not be an asshole and might not be like, all right, well, I can't do this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I might enjoy you as a person. You might be a nice person, but now it's not giving sexual energy to me.
Right.
It's just giving, let's hang out. Let's have a good time. And that's fine. Like,
what is sexual energy?
I don't know. It's literally energy. Like, you can
literally
feel
energy.
You can feel when you are sexually attracted to someone or when you're just like, man, this is a cool person to hang out with. Like, you can feel that. There's no explanation to that.
See, you know what I don't like? And I don't know if guys do this because I've never hung out with a guy.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
But I don't like when girls hang out with you just to be your friend.
Why?
Because we grown and I don't need no more friends.
That's you. Some people are okay with female friends. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm cool as fuck. And I know you try to deny it and be like, okay, whatever. But you literally know that I'm cool as fuck.
Okay, let me change that. then. If I met a person like you, then it's cool. It's cool. It's like, yo.
So now, what do you mean by that?
Like, you're fun. Like, you're a fun person. Like, you have an A personality. You're forward with your conversation. And you don't give off flirty vibes. Like, now
I'm just nice.
Now, exactly. Now, a guy can misinterpret your niceness for flirting.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you're still just like a cool person and you could joke with you. But most girls aren't like that. Most girls are, you know, you're nice and that's cool. But there's a lot of girls that'll be nice.
But what if
know that you're flirting and still hang out with you even though they know that you're flirting?
So I understand what you're saying, but what if, because you just said, like, why are y'all doing this? Y'all wasting time. What if you just always went in with the energy like, I'm getting to know this person because I want to fuck, like, or I'm getting to know this person because I'm attracted to them.
And then they fuck up.
And then you're not looking at it like, man, this could just be a cool person to hang out with. Maybe you're going in with that energy and then you're confused as to why they're there. Because maybe they didn't have that energy. Maybe you can be sexually attracted, again, be sexually attracted to them, but they're looking at you like you just cool and they just want to be your friend.
Okay.
So I think it's literally an energy. It's literally the mindset that, I mean, whatever you feel after being in that situation. Like you said before, I'm very nice. Sometimes people could confuse that for being flirting, but 9 times out of 10, you know that I'm just chill. I'm not trying to flirt.
Right.
So,
and maybe for me, there have been rare occasions when I've misinterpreted nice for flirting and vice versa. Like, if you're being nice and just nice, I know that within the first 10, 15 minutes. You know, now that also is because I usually do, and they do this a lot when you're a salesperson, I do soft closings. You know, I just throw out.
When did you become a realtor? That's crazy. What the fuck?
You know, I put out different. I say different things to kind of close the deal. You're not trying to close the deal right at that moment. You're just seeing if the person wants to close the deal
without saying, "Man, let's fuck."
Exactly. So I'll put out those feelers within the first 10, 15 minutes.
Do you think you did that with me?
No. First time I met you?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I was all about business the first time I met you. The second time I met you,
That's sexy that you were around me and you didn't.
no, I found you attractive. I found you mad attractive, and I said I will fuck. But because we were there.
Wait, hold on. Why does that have to be a thought? Like,
What?
why is it like you assess it and it's like, I would fuck. All right, so what's the business?
I mean, because
like, why is that the first? You know what I mean?
Any woman, and maybe you don't know this about me, but any woman I've ever come in contact with, I've always said, would I fuck? Yeah, I will fuck. Nah, I wouldn't fuck.
And then you go into why you're really there.
No. That's just a thought. That's just a natural thought.
Because it's like, yo, all right, I'll meet. All right, we're gonna have a meeting. Oh, all right,
I fuck her.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
all right,
but that's just the extent of the thought.
That's
why
hilarious,
if you was to ask me, that's why when you ask me, is there any of your friends that I would fuck? I'd be like, hell yeah, there's a couple of friends I would fuck, because in my mind I've already met them. Hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. I would fuck her. Okay.
Wow.
What's your name? Da, da, da.
You've already thought that about my friends?
Every single one of your friends, I have the thought, would I fuck or not? What's the matter with that?
That's a wild thing to say.
It's not saying that I would try to pursue it. It's not saying that I would do anything like that.
Yeah, but
it's saying if this was a different circumstance and I met this person on the street, would I have sex?
Why is that a thought? Why is that a thought process?
I think because I have a penis. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe other penises think differently, but my penis thinks, would we encourage this situation?
So that's worse. You would encourage the situation.
Would we? Yes. If
would we entertain?
If circumstances were different.
That's so interesting.
Right. But, so
I mean, I guess that's a weird way of saying, like, if you see somebody and you're like, I'm attracted to them.
Yeah, exactly.
But you went straight to, I would fuck them.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be attracted to you and just hang out with you. Fuck you. If I'm attracted to you, I'm trying to fuck.
You're trying to fuck?
Given the circumstance.
See, that is weird. You're saying it weird. It's weird.
I'm married now, so no, that's not the case. But when I was single, if I was attracted to you, the first thing I was trying to do was fuck. Now, that's the first thought. It's like, would you fuck? Would you not? Bam. Now, if it's a business situation, I'm not going to mix business with pleasure at first. If it's a friendship situation, I'm not going to mix friendship with fucking at first. Like, I'm not going to do anything to make a person feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to do anything to veer off the track of whatever we're meeting for. But the thought will come across my mind in the very beginning, would I fuck this person? Yes, I would.
Well, what do you do with that? I don't understand.
You just have it. You just have it there. It's just a question that's there. It's not. You don't have to do anything with it. Like you don't have to do anything with it.
So weird. It's fine.
But yeah. Where was I at though?
I don't know. I lost it.
But basically, with my friend, I just feel bad sometimes because he gets in situations where he's great at the introduction, and somewhere between the introduction and fucking, which is his goal.
You can't teach somebody to have a personality though.
No, he has a great personality. He just doesn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
You don't think he has a great personality?
No, I think he has a great personality. He just.
But you can also see he doesn't know what to do with it.
I think the problem is you think that the goal is always fucking.
That is his goal.
I know, but
I'm only speaking for him.
I know, but if he goes in with that mindset, he's not going to know what to do in the in between. That's the problem. If he goes in and it's just like, all right, how do I get? You don't. He has to figure that out. Just the first goal should not always be like, how do I get this person to fuck? You got to get to know people. I don't know why y'all act like that's not a thing. But even for a one night stand, get to know somebody instead of what words do I use to ask them if they can fuck?
He gets to know them, but somewhere in getting to know them, he falls in the friend zone. And it's, I mean, I wrote a book about this.
Okay, all right.
Like, no,
you don't have to.
No, I did. Like, I wrote a book about the
me.
friend zone and how to be out of the friend zone, how to get out the friend zone. And he didn't read the book, so maybe this is part of
I didn't
his
read the book either.
Well, you already had me. You didn't have to worry about it.
I didn't care about getting in or out the friend zone though, so the book wasn't made for me.
You're right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't care.
You know, I just feel for him sometimes, and I be trying to coach him. And
You can't. Y'all got to stop trying to coach other dudes because they have to be able to. They do these things by themselves and maneuver by themselves. Y'all got to learn how to learn yourself, and then you can get to know other people. And y'all stop being so narrow-minded all the time. Like, my goal is to have sex. What words do I use to ask, can I have sex with you? Get to know people. Just get to know people. Like, talk to people. Feel them out. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand that. When people are like, how do you talk to women? How do you talk to men? Like, talk to them. I don't know.
You talk to them, but
talk to people.
You got to do some soft closings, man.
No, why don't you see if they even want to give you that energy?
That's a soft closing.
Hopefully, whatever their energy is, you can just move off of that. If
that's a soft closing. It's like you don't know where they're at.
You putting words on it, but regardless, I don't care if you give it a title or not. The end point is to learn how to talk to people.
Right.
Just talk to people. Like, just talk to them. That's it.
Just don't talk yourself out the pussy, man. Damn. I be feeling bad, man.
Oh my God. Okay.
Like, me and my mans felt bad.
All right.
Like, we you know it's bad when your man's is fucking up and you and your other man sit down like, damn, like we were feeling bad. Like, damn, my man can't even do it, man. And then we all right, we on the podcast, fuck it. So then we went and we were just like, I just wonder if she's in that mood or if she's just like not for it at all. And in talking to her, he was like, oh no, she's down. He just doesn't know how to,
or maybe not down for him.
True.
There's
Very
also
true.
that again.
Very true.
Talk to people.
Very true.
Again. It's fine.
Very true, man.
Yeah. Anyway.
Charm goes a long way, and some people don't get it. They got to learn it.
And sometimes it doesn't go anywhere.
You're right.
Ooh, never mind. Y'all think it's a formula for everything. It's not. You can't use one basic formula on everything. Y'all gotta get to know people.
Now I'm gonna tell you straight up. I believe that. I believe that you cannot use the same formula on everyone, but there is a formula.
Okay. Well.
There is a formula to everyone. There is a way to open each person up.
It's not one single formula for every person.
Right. No, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
100%. 100%. Okay. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Let's get to the question of the day. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, man. Like, I was watching something and this question of the day popped up and I was like, this isn't great, but we need a question of the day this week. So here it is. What's the dumbest rule you hate to follow?
That I hate to follow? That's a rule?
Yes. Oh, God. What is it?
Obey your husband. I hate that shit. Oh, my God. Please don't tell me what to do. Because you tell me what to do, I'm going to do the opposite. Don't tell me to obey this nigga. I'm going to do everything he don't want me to do. I don't eat pork. Nigga, we having pork chops tonight. I'm not doing nothing you want.
I never tell you can't eat pork.
We all having pork chops. I'm not making nobody nothing else. Get to know this pig. Fuck out of here. I'm not buying two different meats. Are you kidding me? Turkey bacon or regular bacon? No.
That's your issue?
Go
the pork?
eat it. No, it's just little things. I don't like people telling me what to do.
I don't tell you what to do.
No, you don't tell me what to do, but the world says obey your husband.
Yes, you should obey your husband.
And fuck the world for real. Like, I'm not married to the world. I'm married to you, but because other people told me to do it. Like, I want to, like, for real. You be saying stuff and I'm like, I want to obey this, but that's what they expect me to do. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No. I want to be different. Fuck
that is terrible, man.
Is it?
Yes.
It's just something inside. I'm listening. The thing is, I listen. Like, you be saying stuff and I hold back because I'm like, I don't want to. There's no reason for me to even start this fight because I can do this. There's no reason I can't do this, but I don't want to do it. It's not going to disrupt my life. It's not going to flip it upside. It's not going to do shit to me. But it's the fact that somebody thinks that I'm supposed to do this.
Do you have an example of something?
I don't know. Like, just, I don't know. Fuck. Let me see. Maybe some of the things where, I don't know. You be telling me stuff and like, we should do this, like as a family, or just when you
wait, you got problems with my family?
I don't know. I don't know.
My family suggestions?
I don't know. Or just even with the money, like maybe you shouldn't go spend this because we should spend it on this. And I'll be like, no, nigga, it's in there. It's in there. I'm going to spend the fuck out of that. When I go to the grocery store and you be like, what you about to buy? And I be like, shit, I don't know, man. Probably about this. Okay. And then I come home. Sometimes I just come home with a candy bar because I'm like, he didn't expect me to buy a candy bar. I'm going to tear this candy bar up too because he didn't think I was going to buy that. I bought some gum, a pack of gum the other day. And it wasn't on the list of things I told you I was gonna buy, and I was like, I'm gonna keep this gum. Oh my, I'm gonna fuck this gum.
You're a contrarian for no reason.
Yeah, but there's not like I didn't need the gum, I didn't need the candy bar, but I was like, no, because it's not on the list, and I'm gonna add it. Cause I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Don't tell me I gotta do something.
You go against the grain for no freaking reason.
Cause it's fun. Oh my God, it's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite thing to do. Like even the kids having bedtimes. When people are like, yo, your kids should have a bedtime. And I'm like, no, who the fuck said that? They my kids. And then I'd be letting them stay up late. You know that. That's not something you told me to do, but it's just the world. I don't like people telling me what to do. So anything they tell me to do, I'm not doing that shit.
My God.
Okay.
That's why Cameron was dragging today.
Because he was tired as fuck.
Yes, because you didn't make them go to bed.
Yeah, but he had a good time last night.
He didn't have a good time.
He was watching Boss Baby.
He wasn't even watching it, you said.
Yeah, but he didn't want me to. No, fuck that. Because he was doing what you do. I was like, I'm about to turn this off. He popped from out under the covers. No, you're not even watching it. You just want to hear it. No, mommy. Okay.
But he likes podcasts.
I let him go to sleep with Boss Baby on. He went to sleep though. That's probably bad. That's probably terrible mothering, but I just don't want nobody to tell me what to do.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, what is the dumbest rule that you hate to follow?
Don't run red lights. And I'm not talking about in traffic.
Oh, that's a rule? People tell you don't do that?
You tell me not to do it.
Yeah, because our sheets are white.
So what?
I'm not trying to, I clean the sheets.
Towels.
Baby, towels are meant to soak through shit.
No.
Yes. You pick up the spill, but it soaks through. A towel laying on top of...
Do you know how much money I spent on the towels we have?
A towel laying on a blanket is going to soak through that blanket and then get to the mattress.
No, listen, the towels that I have are super absorbent.
What does that mean?
They're like Bounty
But they're
towels.
still going to be they're going to be wet on the other side.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
Listen, we could just lay down a whole roll of Bounty. I don't care.
Do you know how towels work?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be wet on the other side. It's going to get that spill up when it's on a hard surface, but it's going to be wet and it's going to soak through the mattress.
I don't care. We put down pads, like a whole bunch of pads and have sex on those.
Those are also wet. You don't wear pads, so you don't know.
Yeah, but they be absorbent. I watched the commercial. That's when they had the blue liquid because they don't want to put red liquid because that's nasty. And they put the blue liquid.
Yeah, so we still going to be rolling around in something moist. And it's not pussy.
But the pussy be moist. That's why I like it.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have blood stains on the outside of your body because you're gonna roll in the blood.
I don't care. I'll take a shower.
That sounds gross. Oh God, sounds really nasty.
Listen, the first time I had sex when a woman was on her cycle, I didn't know I was doing it. Like literally, I was in it. I'm like, God damn, this is extra good today.
It's gushy.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like and this is back when
it didn't smell like pennies in there.
No, not at first. Not at first. I didn't give it. I didn't even think it was me. I was just like, oh girl, you just extra wet tonight. Like, and she was like, I am, and we were just in it. And then
that's so.
She went to the bathroom and she was like, oh my God. And I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with her? And mind you, I didn't look at myself yet. And she was like, look at you. Look at yourself.
Did she say baby?
I don't remember.
You was about to say baby.
No. Because I'm so used to saying that. But no, she was like, look at yourself. She came in the room. She was like, look at yourself. And at that time, I had pulled up my underwear already. And I looked down. I turned on the light and I looked down.
Blood everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Massacre.
I had white underwear on too. It was ridiculous.
Massacre.
And I was like, damn. But in my mind, I was like, that wasn't so bad.
I mean, we've done it, but sometimes I just don't like the smell of period blood and stuff.
So keep
and
your
the
head
cleanup.
up. Hold your neck up.
Okay. Whatever.
Damn. But that's what I don't like doing. That's the rule I don't like following.
All right, this was y'all. These were your answers. What's the dumbest rule that you hate to follow? Not so much a rule, but more of a courtesy rule. I wish I can tell people to shut the fuck up when I don't feel like talking to them anymore. You can do that.
You can't tell people that, man.
Yo, wow. What's the dumbest rule you hate to follow? No right turns at the red light. Oh, that must be where you live because we can make them here.
Yeah.
In
Yo,
Virginia.
but it pisses me off when I go to a different state and they don't have the right on red. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, and see, I'm the person, I don't know if y'all use y'all horn. Well, if you're listening in New York, like I know you use your horn.
This nigga does not know how to not use a horn.
Oh my God.
And I told you got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that.
And then I have to remember, wait, you might not be able to run a red. You might not be able to do right on red. And then it's cool. It's like, okay, I'll chill. That's their law.
Sometimes you don't chill till after.
No. There's been times, like the last time I did it, I forgot what state we were in, but I'm sitting there waiting. And I'm like, okay, maybe there's no right on red. And like 2 or 3 minutes after I'm waiting, the person makes a right on red. And I'm like, nigga, you could have made the right the whole time.
No, you was like, I could have used my horn.
I did say that. I did say that.
What is the dumbest rule that you hate to follow? No earbuds at work, but then again, I'm probably listening to y'all at work now. Aw.
We appreciate that.
Working to get a check. Ooh.
That's real.
That's a real one.
That's real. But what else would you do to get a check? Just be at home, disabled?
But I don't know. Maybe they could just give you a check. Like the fact that you have to work a job. I can understand that. If there was
but you working to get a check.
If there was in a world where you didn't have to go to work and then the government just gave you a check, like I would love that.
What world is that?
I mean, it's not this one, but that's an imaginary world. Why you can't use your imagination?
Because I don't want to think about things that'll never happen.
All right. What's the name of the dumbest rule you hate to follow? Seatbelts. If I want to die in my car, that's none of your business.
Yo, that's dark. That's dark.
What the fuck? Jesus. Any rules are dumb. Like, why do we have rules in the first place? You ain't the boss of me. That's right. No elbows on the dinner table. Why the fuck does that matter? Yo, I do that now just because they told me I couldn't do it when I was younger.
See, there you go again.
And that shit feel comfortable as fuck. You hear me?
I ain't going front. I don't do elbows on the dinner table.
Sometimes I do feel it, and I feel like somebody watching me, and then I'll take it. But I don't do it all the time. But when I do it, I'm like, hell yeah, this is my table.
Nah, I'm not even going front. Like when I put my elbows on the table, for some reason I hit that little funny part in your elbow where it feels weird, and I can't do it.
Nah, sometimes I do it. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do it. What is the dumbest rule that you hate to follow? You didn't change it.
Oh, that's a different one? My
bad. Someone said going into work sober. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the work. It depends on the work.
You ever went into work like not sober?
I've gone into work high.
That's not sober.
Okay. Well, I had a little marijuana.
Okay.
And I've done that, but not like drunk.
How did work go?
It was stress free, to be honest with you. That's when I was working in an office. I don't work there no more, and I think it's been 7 years, so I think I'm good. But I was I had a little baby marijuana, just a little bit. It was only once, and I flowed through the day. It was kind of crazy.
So it's so crazy. Like when I was working at the hospital.
Oh Jesus!
I would go into work high, and the first time I did it, I was paranoid as hell. But after I got through the day, I was like, wait, nobody knew I was high. We gonna do this again. And I would go to work high all the time.
And this is why. Please tell them. I
wasn't a doctor.
Okay, I was about to say, just let the people know you weren't a doctor. Thank you. All right.
But when I was working at the radio station, I went into work high one time and I was like, this doesn't feel natural. I can't give the same type of performance that I usually give on the radio. And I said I would never go to the radio high.
Yeah. Like I can't, like in the beginning of these episodes, I used to be high all the time, but now I can't see myself doing it because I wouldn't be able to control my thoughts. I don't think. Someone said you can't stand up in the house and eat because it'll make the house poor.
What?
Yo, black.
What kind?
I'm assuming that they're black, and black folks have the craziest urban legends.
You know why? Like, there's always a reason why you're gonna be poor, and I think that's because black people have been poor for so long. We had to come up with shit.
It's everything. It's like don't turn the lights off. Turn the lights off in the house. Light bill gonna be sky high. All that shit.
What's the question?
What is the dumbest rule that you hate to follow?
No more threesomes. Damn, bruh.
Sucks for you.
Damn, bruh.
Sucks for you. No cheating. It's just a physical thing. It don't mean anything. What you got to say? You got something to say?
It's just a physical thing. It don't mean anything. I think that if two people agree that sex is just sex and it doesn't mean anything, and both people have the opportunity to have sex without their feelings involved with other people, then yeah, it's fine. But you have to find somebody that is on that same level.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Why?
No.
Do you feel like sex is cheating?
Well, we have threesomes, so I clearly don't think that. But I think that's an understanding that we have.
Right.
But you know how I feel about just cheating and just going out and doing whatever, and you know, emotional cheating is way more concerning for me. But you know,
I get it.
How I feel about just going off, and if I'm there, it's different. And that don't make sense to most people.
How you doing? This is my woman. She's gonna watch. Don't worry.
No, I'm gonna be there. I'm in it. I am in it too. You fucking us. Congratulations. Paying taxes. That's one.
Yeah. That's
one. I hate that fucking rule. What's a dumb rule that you hate to follow? Renting a car until you're 25. I hated that at first, but I kind of understand because I've seen people under 25 drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Daylight savings time. Well, that's about to be over, so you ain't gonna have to follow that no more.
Yo, that was supposed to be over already. Yeah. I don't believe it.
Yeah. No friends of the opposite sex.
Damn, bro. She got you like that?
I mean, I get the people that feel that way. I think it's just an understanding of who the people are, I think. It depends on who the people are. If you friends with somebody of the opposite sex and they like you, then no. If they trying to fuck. Because now you friends and that's an emotional connection, and that's where I start beating bitches down.
Okay.
In my head.
What about if
I don't assault nobody.
What about if I work at a place where someone likes me?
What does that mean? I don't care.
I still have to be cordial with that person,
yeah,
right?
you can be cordial. We talking about friendships.
What's the difference between a friendship and a cordialness?
I mean, that's like associates. You work with them as a coworker.
Right.
Friendships is like you hanging out outside of work.
Okay.
You calling each other, talking and holding long conversations on the phone.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
If everybody at work went out, am I not allowed to go out with that person?
You already know the question, yes.
If it's everybody at work going out, you could go. If it's everybody going out, if it's just y'all going out, no.
Exactly. Now, because I don't want this person to think that I'm feeling them or anything like that, I would never go out with them by myself. But being friends is okay if they like me.
Yeah, associates and stuff, that's cool.
So I can be friends with someone that likes me.
You could be associates with somebody that likes you. I'm talking about genuine friendships. Like you on the phone, you walk outside, you walking up and down the street, smiling on the phone.
I do that with Celis.
I know, but it's different. That's why I was talking to you. Like, or you just you on the phone. It's taking up your time. You can't spend. You know what I mean? That's a whole. Why are y'all talking about for that long? You know what I mean?
Life.
But why?
Why not?
Don't nobody else know how to live? That's alive. She can't talk to nobody else. She can't talk to nobody else that's alive about life.
I have a great personality, and I give great advice.
Yeah, but if they
great
like
friend.
you, they trying to look for advice to fuck you.
No, not many, because I don't like playing with people's emotions and feelings. But there have been maybe one or two people in my lifetime where I was friends with them, even though I knew they liked me, and I still stayed friends with them because we were able to get past the liking. And usually what would happen, is that they would get to know me and they were like, I don't want to be with this nigga. He is the fucking worst.
Yeah, you're a terrible person.
No.
You're a little bit terrible, though. I mean, you cool. Like, I love you. You know what I mean? Because I'm also not the most amazingest person. But I get why they would say that. That I can't just go build a house however I want on land no one is on. Ooh, that's real. That's a good one.
Not only that, but you can own a house, but you can't own the land that the house is on.
Yeah, that's a good one, though.
Yeah.
Because like, if I got the shit to make the house, why I can't just go do that and not have to pay y'all money?
That's why y'all got to start like owning land and then building houses on it. Paying
money to live when I ain't asked to be here. Hey, that's a real one.
That's
who
a
the
word.
Fuck? I didn't tell y'all to fuck.
That's a word.
You know? What's a dumb rule that you hate to follow? Men having to pay on the first date. I think that also yeah, I mean, it depends on who you want to date with. I mean, it's nice though. I mean, it's not bad, but what if the woman wants to treat? That could also happen.
On the first date?
Yeah, why not? What if
that's not happening?
If you want to do that.
That's not fucking happening. Unless she ugly. That's not happening.
I've done it before.
Your first date, you paid for the whole date?
Because I wanted to.
You're a fucking liar.
Well, I wanted to, and then they told me no. But I had already paid, and then they just cash apped me the money. Not cash apped me, because it wasn't cash app time. They just gave me the money. I think they just gave me the money.
Did you fuck that night?
No.
Did you want to fuck that night?
I don't remember how I felt that night.
You wanted to fuck. That's why you paid for the dinner.
No, I like doing stuff.
Did you know that person for a long time?
I like doing stuff.
Did you know that person for a long time before y'all went on the first date?
What's long?
I don't know, a couple of months.
A couple months.
Yeah, then that don't count then, honestly.
But we had never been out together.
Yeah,
on a
but
date.
y'all had built something. Y'all had built a rapport, a friendship, if you will.
Oh, I mean, I'm just, you know.
Yeah, so
I'm not doing it all the time.
I'm talking about somebody you just meet. And it's like, yo, I'm feeling you.
I think that whoever asked to go on the date should pay. That's so controversial.
That's bullshit.
Why?
Whoever asks to go on a date should pay for it.
What if I say I want to take you out?
You as my wife, or you as just a random female?
A random female.
Then I'm like, she want to take me out. So what she's doing is taking. She wants to go to a place that she knows she's going to like, but I still have to pay.
What about me as your wife?
Oh, you paying?
God damn! I hate you. What is the dumb rule that you hate to follow? Putting the toilet seat down. You hate that. Did you write that?
Lord.
No, I think that's fucked up.
What
I think
you
it's
mean?
fucked up.
Look before you sit.
The toilet is meant to be closed. That's the
no.
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is. There is a toilet seat. It's meant to be closed. Yes, it is.
It's not meant to be anything.
It is meant to be closed. And what makes it nasty is that y'all pee all over that fucking ring that's underneath the seat, and the shit just
people
be
with
out.
bad aim do that.
Baby, you do it.
I don't.
Yes, you do. That shit
I
is.
don't.
And if it's the middle of the night and I'm trying to get up and go to the bathroom, I want to turn the lights on, and I just sit down and I'm sitting on your pee, that's fucking gross.
Why not fucking look?
Because it's the middle of the night. I want to go in there and just open the seat up and pee. It has a seat. You never do that.
Say it again.
Open the cover up and pee.
Exactly. So you know what that means? You have to feel around.
Yeah, and then I have to touch the fucking seat that you have pee on.
That's nasty. I don't have pee on it.
Yes, you do. I clean it. Yes, you do.
That's nasty.
That's
you
so.
too much
It's
of a
so.
wife.
Oh my God. You gotta. I know what you. I don't know what you. I don't know. You used to living with men. I don't know. You've lived with them before. You have a daughter now. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, just put it down. It's meant to be closed. It doesn't look cute when you go in the bathroom anyway, and it's wide open and there's pee all in that stuff. It doesn't look cute.
Who cares about that?
People that care how their house looks.
Whatever.
Jeez, that's so nasty. What is the dumb rule that you hate to follow? North Carolina requiring couples to be separated for 1 year before they can divorce.
Virginia has the same rule, and I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Like, why do I have to be with this person?
I guess they just want to make sure that you
want to do it.
Yeah.
That ain't your business, B. It ain't the government's business on whether or not my life is completely happy or sad with this person. Yeah. Only thing you need to do is sign the paperwork. I don't want to be with this person no more. Let me get out of this. Okay. I don't like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
I see you are very upset.
Yeah, man.
Have you gotten a divorce before?
No, I dealt with women that was trying to get divorces and they was just separated.
And they couldn't fuck you until they was done, huh?
No, they fucked still, but it just felt weird. It was just standards.
Like... pedestrians have the right of way in the street. Yeah.
Yo, you are an evil person, man.
I don't know. It is a car. I'm a car.
No, that's evil.
I'm a car. Get the fuck out the way. I'm a car.
Yo, that's fucked up.
You can't open it up before you buy it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I'm with you. I am completely with you.
What's a dumb rule that you hate to follow? Double dipping. Sometimes the dip be good.
I thought he was talking about sex.
I know, but I think they're talking. I don't know. Actually, I made that up. They could be talking about that, but I'm talking about dip. I'm talking about chips. Sometimes you don't get all the dip on the chip, and you need to put that same chip back in that dip. You just gonna eat that dry ass chip?
Yeah, man. You gotta get your first dip. Gotta be it.
No, you gotta have a. So what I used to do, because I did want to double dip, I would take the chip, and if I didn't have enough, I would use my tongue to smear it on the rest of the chip before I put it in my mouth.
That is some freaky, disgusting shit.
Yeah, you was trying to fuck when I said it, huh?
A little bit. Then I thought about it.
She's talking about salsa. I did. That's because I didn't want to double dip, but like, fuck that. Control your facial expressions. Like, come on now. If I can't talk slick, let me at least have that. Yeah, that too. If I can't say some shit like my face, something gonna have to move. Something gonna move. It's gonna be my throat or it's gonna be my face. Something gonna move. Now, you're not just gonna talk to me any kind of way. What's a dumb rule that you hate to follow? Having to fully stop at a stop sign when there's clearly no one else coming for miles.
So this one touches my heart a little differently.
How many tickets have you gotten off that?
2.
Okay.
And one was a really bad ticket.
What do you mean by that? I don't understand.
I got my first DUI because of that.
Oh, damn.
I was literally right down a block from the crib.
Don't you hate that? You hate when you're right down the block and you get stopped for speeding or something like that.
Man.
I mean, don't speed. Y'all don't speed.
And don't drink and drive.
Yeah, but also.
I should have stopped at that stop sign.
You should have stopped.
I would have made it home.
Did you go to jail?
Hell yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I was, but see, this
wow.
is why,
okay.
This is why I was mad. And this is why me and my cousin, we got a little whatever. So it was the night of my birthday. It was my birthday party. I didn't drive my car there because I knew I was going to get drunk. Mm-hmm. So my mans brought me there. At the end of the night, it was me, my mans, not the one that drove me there, but a different one, my ex, and my cousin, all in the car. Now, before we got in there, I'm like, well, my ex can't drive. She's like toasted. Mm-hmm. My man's was toasted. And then my cousin was toasted. So I was like, well, I'm going to take the L. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Even though it was my birthday, even though I'm tipsy, I'm going to take the L. So we drive. I get stopped. I go to jail. I get home from jail, and the car's in the driveway. And I'm like, how did the car get in the driveway?
Oh, shit.
Because...
They drove it to the driveway?
No. Well, yeah. I'm like, how did the car get into the driveway? Because, everybody was drunk. They were supposed to impound it. Well, my cousin wasn't drunk. The cop made everybody blow, and my cousin blew 0. So he was just acting like he was drunk.
Oh, so that's why y'all are like that.
Yes.
Oh, I never
knew. So he could have drove.
Never told
when
me.
I asked everybody.
I think it's the same one that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. He could have drove that night. Okay. You know what I mean? And he didn't. And it's like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. Why not? Isn't that what cake is for? Hell yeah.
Word to Trey.
Yeah, you gotta eat that shit.
It's one of his best songs. Cake.
All right, I don't even know we was gonna shout out Trey songs on this episode, but okay. What is the dumbest rule that you hate to follow? These towels here are only for decoration. Don't dry your hands with them.
Nah, fuck that. I dry my hands every time.
We don't have no decoration towels.
We
right
don't.
now.
But when I go to other people's houses, I look at them like, oh, you want me to dry
I just
my
do a light
hands.
tap. I do a light tap on them so I don't disturb the way that they hung them, so they don't know that I came in there and I dried the fuck out of my hands. I just do a light. I clap my hands on them, tap them a little bit, enough to dry them, but for them to still look new and untouched.
But you know what's wild? One of my fantasies is to have a house where I have a dryer like they have in public restrooms, so I can just
No, you're not supposed to use those.
Why not? Because it pushes
It blows the doo-doo.
the bacteria around.
The doo-doo.
I,
It blows the doo-doo everywhere. I never use those in public restrooms. I'll just shake the shit out of my hands. I'm not using that. Ever since I saw that, I was like, oh, that's nasty. I don't know who doo-doo in here.
yeah, but you'll get lemon slices,
Oh, sometimes I do that.
which is disgusting.
That's fucked up.
That's nasty, man.
Yeah, but doo-doo is nasty.
Yeah, but you're smelling it. You ingest.
I think the acid from the lemon
No,
cancels
that's
out.
not how it works.
All right, well, fuck it then. I don't know. I'm nasty. What is one dumb rule you hate to follow? Sex on the first date. Hey, it depends on who you with. We've talked about that enough. We grown.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, do what you want to do. Or don't. You know, I don't know how.
Or don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
We do the question of the day each and every week. You can go to my Facebook page, J. Anthony Tanner, or the podcast Facebook page, and then or you can go to our Instagram at and then we pod. And find the question of the day every Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I get a question in my head. Also on the Patreon. A couple of things too. Speaking of the Patreon, we have a new episode going up today, so you definitely want to check that out. It's with our guy Akeem Woods.
And today's his birthday, which is interesting.
To
Yeah,
Akeem,
happy birthday.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a really cool episode. It's a gay ass episode. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But he'll tell you that shit gay.
Yeah.
But it's so like I fucking love. Aside from Akeem being gay, Akeem is one of the funniest fucking comics. Like,
no, he really is.
He's funny as fuck.
He's himself.
He's always got a fucking story.
Yeah.
I've never met someone with so many stories aside from you. That's why this podcast keep going. But he got so many stories. If you follow him on his page, he does a couple of trollop tales that he'll post on his story. And apparently I've seen him a lot on Way Up with Anjelah Yee's show too. And he's on Godfrey's podcast. He tours with Godfrey around the country, and he tours by himself. He's been on late night with Corden, with James Corden.
James Corden. Okay.
So he's done a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
it's so fucking funny. So that'll go up.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Akeem.
So you want to check out that Patreon. We also got, I forgot there's a story that I didn't tell that I have to tell. So we're going to have another Patreon coming up right after that.
Yeah, fuck, what the fuck? I didn't know.
So definitely be a Patreon member. All you got to do is go to Patreon.
What's the story about?
Vegas. We got to go to patreon.com / and then we
didn't tell that story yet.
Yeah, we didn't tell that.
No.
Also, I wanted to shout out somebody who sent us a letter. Shout out going out to Terry, man. She's a listener of the pod, and she left us a really dope letter. So I wanted to shout her out for sure. Thank you, Terry, for that. We love getting your letters, man, and you know it was dope. So shout out going out to Terry. Yeah, man. We got some dates though.
Yeah, y'all, we on tour. I don't know if y'all realize that. Let me just say this. We've been on tour literally all year. We'll go on tour from January to the end. We have our last date is December 10th of this year. We've been on tour probably since my birthday. Was it before my birthday? Did we go on tour? Did we do a date before that?
Yes.
So we've been on tour for a very long time. But we're on tour now. We're rounding up our dates. We just did Pittsburgh. It was a sold out show. We had so much fucking fun. But I'm about to give you some dates now for the end of the year. And also we have a brand new date. Y'all been asking about California a lot. So I think, whatever, we'll get to the date. So November 19th, which is this weekend. We're going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. All right. We get there Saturday like we always do. But the show is Sunday at Stand Up Live. I believe the show starts at 7:00. There are still tickets left to that show. Last time we were in Phoenix, we had a fucking ball. I don't know if y'all know that, but we had so much fun. So looking forward to seeing y'all at that show. December 3rd. We're going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina at Good Nights. We came there last year. We sold it out. It was the interim club that they were doing when they were building the new club. So now we're going to be in the new building. Super excited to do that. We had really good energy last time. So I hope y'all show up again. December 7th, we're going to be in Richmond, Virginia. So this is a rescheduled date that we were supposed to do a couple of months ago. So now it's December 7th. In Richmond, we're going to be at the Funny Bone again. So if you have your tickets from last time, they will honor them for this show, but also those tickets might almost be gone. So you might want to get them ASAP. Can't wait to see y'all there. December 10th, we at home. We at home. It's our last show for the year. Virginia Beach Funny Bone, December 10th. I need everybody to come out at home. If we don't sell it at home, I'm moving. I don't give a fuck. We gotta support each other. I'm super excited to do this one. I think we were here earlier this year. So this is our second time. That's how we're closing out the year at home. I believe in Raleigh, someone's looking to do an after party. So I don't know what's going on with that. And I'm looking for Virginia Beach for us to do something because we're closing the year out. So we need y'all to show up. January 5th and 6th. This is a brand new date. But the tickets are on sale right the fuck now. They just went on sale. We're going to be in Pleasanton, California. I guess that's Oakland area or something like that, at Tommy T's Friday and Saturday, January 5th and 6th. 4 fucking shows. 4 fucking shows. The only other weekend we did was in Charlotte, where we did, I think, a Friday and Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. This is a Friday and Saturday, January 5th and 6th at Tommy T's. Get your tickets now. We need to sell decently for this. For one, it's 4 shows. It's a lot of fucking shows. It's a lot of pressure. But y'all been asking us to come for a while, and we're finally coming, and I'm super, super excited about it. In January 20th, this is the rescheduled Bethesda, Maryland date. We're going to be at Bethesda Theater. We need you to buy the tickets now. It is going to be a birthday show for me because my birthday is January 19th. Last year, we spent my birthday in Miami at Miami Improv, right? Right. So we spent it in Miami. This time it's going to be in Maryland. I don't know what y'all got going on there in Bethesda, but I need y'all to show up. So thank you. And I just need that to happen. Okay. So all these dates are on sale right now. They're at andthenwehadsex.com. They're on the Linktree on Instagram, which is Linktree, I think, / and then we and all on the venues websites. All the venues got everything listed. I know a couple of people were looking at Bethesda, Maryland at Bethesda Theater, and they were not seeing the dates on the website. They are now on the website. So make sure you get your tickets ASAP because that shit will sell out. It's going to be a big show for us. So I'm super excited to see y'all there. All right. So get y'all tickets, y'all. Lumi is a deodorant like no other. Lumi deodorant was created by an OBGYN who discovered odor just isn't an underarm thing. It's an all over thing. Y'all know that, right? Women, I know, men too, but you get it, right? So she developed Lumi, a pH optimized deodorant that's clinically proven to control odor everywhere for up to 72 hours. So fall can just be fresh. It's a whole body deodorant, the first of its kind. Lumi is safe to use anywhere on your body, pits, underboobs, ladies, because the underboobs be stinking, thigh folds, belly buttons, butt cracks, vulvas, and feet. I'm talking about everywhere. I just got my pack of Lumi in, and I got wipes, I got body wash, I got regular all over stick deodorant, I got a cream, I got a little bit of everything, and it works so good. And it helps me especially because we're on stage a lot, so I'm sweaty a lot, and it just helps me stay fresh. And like it really, I was seeing it everywhere, and I was like, I need to try it at least once, and it is amazing. Lumi's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, and free shipping. Free is always good. New customers get $5 off a Lumi starter pack with code ATWHS at lumideodorant.com. And for a limited time, returning customers can get $5 off their next $30 purchase too. That's LUMEDEODORANT.com with code ATWHS for new customers to get $5 off a Lumi starter pack and returning customers to get $5 off a $30 purchase. Picture this. You're hanging out in your favorite spot, headphones on, and the world around you fades away. When listening to Dipsea stories, you're immersed in a vivid world where every touch, every breath, every stolen glance is felt with breathtaking intensity. Dipsea is an app full of hundreds of short, sexy audio stories designed by women for women. They bring scenarios to life with immersive soundscapes and realistic characters. Discover stories about second chance romances, adventurous vacation flings, and hot and heavy hookups. Radically inclusive, Dipsea has stories for straight and queer listeners, and 56% of stories are voice acted by people of color. When you can now listen to spicy audios by your favorite TikTok creators. They're attentive to your every need, prioritize your pleasure, and have voices that will make you melt. I told y'all before we even got Dipsea on, like I had already downloaded Dipsea. I was already a fan of Dipsea. It was already making me a little hot. You know what I mean? I just got a couple little ideas. You don't have to look at me like that, but I had a good time. For listeners of the show, Dipsea is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/ATWHS. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/ATWHS. That's dipseastories.com/ATWHS. It's a lot of silence right now. What's happening?
Because I feel like I got to sneeze, but...
Okay, it's an audio adventure.
My bad.
All right.
I might have to sneeze during this audio adventure.
All right.
Gonna fuck life up a little bit.
I burped on live today.
What?
We were on live and I burped.
That's nasty.
It was, but they know me. It was fine.
Let's go through some of these topics, man.
Okay.
You put this in here. I don't know why.
I didn't put that in here.
You put this in here.
I didn't put that in here.
I didn't put this in here.
I didn't put that in there.
You don't want to talk about it? I don't think there's anything to talk about.
I don't think there's anything to talk about anyway.
All right, fuck it.
That's fine.
Next one.
Oh my God. Well, congrats to them. I don't know.
Thought this was really cool. You can pull this up in your phone, actually.
I actually did not see this. So I don't know what it is.
So Candy Burris and Todd
Tucker. All right.
Had a disagreement over Todd staying in the club until it closes. Todd was saying that he's hanging out with the owners, but Candy thought or thinks that a married man should be home by a certain time.
I don't see it in here, so I don't know where you put it.
Keep going. You're nowhere near it.
It's up, right? Is it up?
There you go.
All right.
There you go. You are at the bottom.
No, I'm
it's
not.
Okay. Listen, I don't even need the audio for this. My question to you is, do you agree with Candy?
Well, what time did she say?
What do you mean, what time did she say?
All right, here it is. I got it. Let's play it.
So why is there a big deal? Like, you know I'm okay.
Right before you pull up to a bitch house, trying to make it seem like you ain't doing nothing.
But you checking my location, so you know I'm at no chick's house. Unless the chick lives at the club, or lives at Magic City, or lives at a restaurant.
You said what?
No, my God.
I just feel like there's no reason why you should be at a club and be the last person in there. Like, there's no reason that the club should be getting shut down, lights turned on, and you still last one there all the time.
Now, let me tell y'all, this has happened. So it's a spot called Whiskey Mistress, right? I know the promoters who actually run the place. So at times we'll all be there. It's over. We'll just be there talking. Oh yeah, pour another one. We just kicking. So it's not, and I don't do it often, but if I do it, it's just because you catching up with people. You guys have never hung out and then after
you can catch up for all them other 6 hours you was there?
The music is on. I'm talking about like the shit is off, they cleaning, and you just kind of.
Okay.
Oh, so now you helping people clean.
Okay, is that?
No, I'm not saying I'm cleaning. Just having a conversation.
What do I think?
Yes.
So here's where it's hard, right? But I can't say they don't understand because they're in entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So like when coming up doing comedy, and I'm still like not, whatever. But like when I first started doing comedy, I used to hang out at clubs a lot and hang out with comics. But that was me like trying to get to know people, network, have them see my face. So the clubs would get familiar with me and the comics in the area would get familiar with me. So I used to do a lot of that. And that kind of affected my last relationship because I started comedy in the middle of us being together. And he couldn't understand why I was hanging out at comedy clubs, talking to dudes, like just hanging out. And I would be at the club. The show could be going on, but I might be in the bar area talking to comics, or I might be sitting with comics during the show, just trying to get familiar with comics and network. And networking for comedy is different because like we have to talk to people to get booked on shows so they can see you. There's so many different comics out. So it's like they gotta know who you are and stand out in front of all those people because everyone doesn't just put you up on stage. So it was an issue for me because of that business. I think what he's saying, it makes sense. That's interesting. Like it may like, the music's off and you just sitting in there and you chilling and you just talking to your boys. But I guess he said just checking out or catching up or whatever else. But I guess what other was he at the club hanging out with other people too, or was he catching up during that time too? Like I don't know. It's very interesting because I have mixed feelings about it. Like in one way, I am like, I don't know.
Well, let's take it off of them. Let's take it off of them. Let's not.
Yeah. So I think
the main question is: should a married man be home at a certain time?
So
yes or no?
So that's the thing. I feel like I trust you enough, and I feel like you know me enough that I'm never gonna stop you from hanging out with your friends.
Okay.
I would get suspicious of you personally because you like to go to bed early. And if you out and you don't like going to the club. So if this was you, I'd be like, oh no, nigga, where the fuck are you at? I know you're not at no club. You don't like shutting no club down. You said take it off them, so now I'm on you. Okay. I would have a whole attitude. Like, what the fuck is you doing there? You don't even like talking to people. Be like, you are never the nigga that's like, let me go network and talk to the promoters and the owners till 4 a.m. Then I would be like, all right, like you tired. I know you tired.
But does a married person have a curfew?
I think it just depends on the relationship. I mean,
it's a yes or no.
No,
in your
it's
opinion,
not.
Should a married person have a curfew?
I don't think it's a yes or no. I think it depends on what the thing is. Like there could be a scenario where you are out until a long, like, you know what I mean? Like you could be out with your friends. Y'all may never see each other and y'all might want to go hang out and do some shit. And that's fine. Like I know where you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you're with. You know what I mean?
So I shouldn't have a curfew as long as you know what's going on. I don't think a set
curfew. I don't want to give a grown man a curfew, but I also think that it wouldn't be like every night. Like you know what I mean?
I was about to take it a step further.
Yeah.
Is there a problem if it is every night?
Yeah, that's a problem because what the fuck are you doing every night?
I'm hanging out with my friends.
No.
Okay.
Every night is you know that's a little a lot, especially for someone with kids.
So let me work.
Yeah.
Let me work.
Come on.
So let's say I'm home, I go to work, whatever, I come home, I kick it with the kids, I make sure everything is good, I take care of, whatever the case may be, we do our family thing, kids go to bed, you tired, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, you go into bed, which is usually what time we usually go into bed anyway. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go kick it. And let's say I did that for like a week. Like I'm just kicking it with my boys after everything in the house is done. Is that a problem?
Yeah, because why the fuck they out every night during the week?
Why not?
Every night during the week?
Let's not act like we don't have a friend or two that we know are out every single night.
If we still talking about us, baby, you don't want to go do that.
Okay.
Why we gotta? Who are we talking about? Because if it's you, I'm gonna be like, oh no, nigga, you sleep somewhere. I know you somewhere asleep. Ain't no way in hell you out till 2 a.m.
But I used to be.
Look, even two, I'm gonna be like, all right, where is my husband? Because 1:30. No, where is he?
No, but I used to be
midnight. No, where the fuck is that nigga's? It's 11 o'clock at night. Nah, bring his ass home. Cause It's too late.
No, but I used to go out all the time.
Yeah, but you told me you didn't even like it then.
I didn't.
So what's wrong with you?
Because I want to be out.
Let's talk. I want to be fun.
Yeah. Like, do you know if we move to LA, I'm telling you right off. If we
I already
move to
know.
LA,
I know.
I am hanging out damn near every night during the week.
I would hang out, but no. So this is the problem because I would want to hang out, and we have children. So
and they go to bed.
You leaving? No, you don't just leave the children all the time.
Okay, so
you don't do that.
But once they go to bed, then we take turns on who gonna watch the kids while they sleep.
That's fine. I don't care about that, but I also know realistically you don't want to. You be sleep.
I do, but
all the time though, all hours of the day.
But that's because I'm not somewhere that I want to hang out. I don't want to hang out here. I don't.
But you could go somewhere you want to hang out. You could go somewhere. And also, you don't like being around me. That's why you sleep all day.
Wait, what?
You be sleep all day. Like, I mean, all throughout the day. If you have a break in your day from doing anything, you go to bed.
I do.
You go to sleep on the couch. You go to sleep on the bed. You just sleep. I don't give a fuck. You are always in between doing a project or doing something. You go to sleep.
I do. But that's because I have narcolepsy.
So exactly. If you out till 10:30 at night, I'm going to be like, where the fuck is my husband?
But I done slept all day, so now I can't energy. Okay. Oh, really? Really? That's what you gonna do?
No, because you say you're not somewhere you want to hang out.
Oh my God.
You don't want to hang out with me.
I wasn't. That had
and
nothing.
That's fine. And that's why I'm fun for other people.
No, that's not what.
And that's why people can hang out with me because I'm fun as fuck.
That's not what I was saying. What I was saying was that if I was in a different city, I would probably be out way more than I am now. Because out here is the same thing.
I just don't believe you.
But if I was out somewhere, like if I was in New York, I'll be with my family all the time.
Baby,
so I'll be kicking in with them.
All this shit is a lie. This is a lie. We go to a different city every weekend and you still don't want to go out. What are you talking about? Stop lying. Like you lying to yourself. You literally lied to yourself. You trying to talk some shit up to make conversation, but I know you. We were in Nashville on a Saturday and you was like, I just want to lay down and go to bed.
To that, man.
Oh, that was that one time. But it's been a couple of times we've been in places and you didn't want to go nowhere. Okay.
But there's been times where I did want to go somewhere.
No, it hasn't been that many.
There has been.
Baby, you never want to go anywhere. Do you not realize how much we're out of town? You talking about this one city. We've been in so many cities this year. You yawning right now. You just yawned right now on the mic. That's fucking crazy. I don't know why, y'all. He really act like I don't know him, and I don't understand why.
All right, point made.
Gosh. Wow. Candy and Todd just got us in an imaginary argument. Knew that shit won't never go happen.
Oh God.
Wow.
Did you?
That timing is incredible because I know you didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't.
I know you did. I just will talk about naps so much that you was like, damn, a nap do sound good. I can take a nap right now.
No.
A nap will be crazy.
So
man.
did you see that interview with Tasha K and Will Smith's assistant? Where old boy was saying
yes,
that.
Man, I saw it.
Man, listen, first and foremost.
Yo, shut up. Because I know what you're going to say because I said it already.
You don't know what I'm going to say. I didn't even get to that part yet. First and foremost, that is messy as hell to think that somebody that was so close to you for so long would just betray you in your trust or lie on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it sucks. Yeah. It sucks that like when I watched that, I was like, I hope none of my boys think that I would do this to them, and I hope none of my boys would do this to me. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, cause it's just dirty. It's a nasty game, man. That shit is super nasty. Mm-hmm. And you know, when Jada was asked about it, you know, she was walking to the car looking like Pac, and she was basically like, she's suing, right? Yeah. And I was like, damn, you know, that's right, man. Make sure the truth sets you free and you stand on the truth. Yeah. And then somebody pulled up this video of Lisa Ray talking about how Dwayne Martin, who the assistant said was fucking Will, allegedly, but they were saying that Dwayne Martin, Lisa Ray said that Dwayne Martin basically ruined her relationship with her husband. And Kristen's an asshole.
No, I'm not.
So she says,
No.
what?
No, I just
Tell him what you said.
said he out here. I mean, he dicking the best niggas down. I mean, he is. If you gonna select his roster could rival anybody's. But also, I don't think the Will thing is true.
I don't think it's true.
I don't know if any of it is true. I don't have anything to do with any of it. I just want to get that out the way before somebody tries to sue us.
No.
Because I don't think any of it's true.
Not at
all.
all.
But what I'm saying, in the world, in the imaginary world,
Dwayne Martin is a striker.
If it were, I mean,
he is a sniper for
that
real.
nigga, I mean, walk into a room and just kill everybody.
Dick
you hear
out.
me?
Don't matter who it is. I'm taking them down.
I'm dicking it. But look, I don't know any of these people, so I don't know if any of this is true. All I'm saying is you just keep getting accused of the best of the best. And I think if anybody gonna accuse me of anything, I want my roster to be crazy.
Dwayne Martin come in holding his dick like Denzel Washington. I'm putting cases on all you niggas.
Yeah, but also, I don't know him. Baby, you gotta chill out. Because I don't want
Allegedly.
nobody. I don't want anybody.
It's a joke.
Hey, it's not. It's
jokes, baby.
All I'm saying is, if anybody were to accuse me of anything, I want my roster to be.
Yeah, for real.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, if you're gonna accuse me of some fucked up shit, accuse me of some shit that I could say. But if I did do it,
it would be the best of the best. The best of the best. Won't Lisa Ray's man like a king or a prince or something like that?
One of them. I don't know which one she was talking about, but I know one of them was royalty. That means she deals with high class.
It's the best.
Hey, man.
Fuck. Y'all need to stop being in people's business and go get y'all a roster that's supreme to what they saying this niggas is.
Listen.
It just gotta be, accuse me. I don't give a fuck. The fact that you even know I can get to them is an honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. We might have to bleep that.
No, we not. Fuck it. It's here.
Damn, please don't sue us. We're just playing. Ha ha. Jokey jokes.
You keep putting your phone away, man.
Oh, I didn't know that we needed it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that our kids get picked up because I haven't heard a response yet. But go ahead.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
So
well, it's not that late.
you're on the block now.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was trying to make sure our kids got picked up. Wait, what do you need from me?
I want you to pull up this next clip, man.
Okay, I don't know what clip that is. Which one are you talking about?
Give me the phone.
All right.
Give me the phone. Saw this, had a great question towards it, but I want to let y'all hear it first so you can make your own decision about it.
I don't know what the longest relationship you've been in, but I look at couples that's been married for a long time, and I know now from life experience that like, man, that shit didn't always feel like it felt when y'all first met.
I saw this.
That's not how it always felt.
That's J. Cole.
People get married thinking that like, I'm meeting you and this shit feel like this and we on a high and I'm gonna marry you because man, this shit been feeling like this for a year straight.
Yeah.
I already know I got my person. It's gonna feel like this forever. Shit, that first year after you get married or 2 years after you get married and that shit don't feel the same, like, then it's like, damn, I guess we not supposed to be married. No. You gotta now find a new way to fall in love with this person from this valley that y'all in. Yeah. You gotta find a way to get back to the peak. So what does that take? Man, we gotta go on more dates. I gotta listen more. I gotta I gotta turn this IG off because they keep suggesting all the baddest bitches. Like, I gotta stop looking that way so I could just focus on this and appreciate what I got. Boom, boom. So similar to a relationship where you look at people that have been married 40, 50 years, like how many times did they have to fall back in love with each other? How many times could they not stand each other within that 40, 50 years? Yeah. And how many times did they say, you know what, instead of separating, we're gonna make it work and I gotta re-fall back in love with you. I don't know.
That's big.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's literally it. In the most plainest of terms. Like,
and you know what? I usually I take what people say with a grain of salt, but I know J. Cole was married. So I was like, okay, well, it's cool to hear it from him.
Yeah.
We've been married how long now?
Almost 6 years. You are a terrible person.
No, I just be asking, make sure you know.
Yeah.
Because your memory is bad, so I want to always make sure you
great.
good.
Thanks. That's so fun.
Have you had to fall back in love with me?
Yeah.
Do you remember when, how, why?
I think it's multiple times, to be honest with you.
God damn.
Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that sometimes when things when I'm mad about things or things are not going the way that I want them to go, you have to kind of reevaluate in your mind, like, or just you specifically. I think that sometimes I've gotten so used to seeing you, like I see you all the time, and it becomes routine. Like, oh, we're gonna do this, and we talk like this, and we da da da. And I kind of forget, like when I was like initially attracted to you, and I was like, oh my god, he's so cute, or oh my god, he's so fun. Like we're used to each other. So sometimes, like when you put on clothes, I've told you this before. You put on clothes, I'm like, oh yeah, that nigga cute. Like he look good. Like I like this. Like this is nice. Or it'll be sometimes when we're talking, I'm like, wow, I forgot. I really enjoy him. Like I enjoy having conversations with you. I enjoy just talking to you, or just like when you hold me, like little things like that. I'm like, oh, I like this. Like, ooh, I feel like I get butterflies. Like I feel good about it. Sometimes I'm just used to give you a hug, or I'm used to laying on you, or I'm used to joking with you, and it just happened. Like we're friends first anyway, but then I have to remember, like, oh, like this is my husband. Like I like this. Like I like him.
You better like me.
No, I don't have to. I can love you and I don't have to like you. But there are sometimes where, like, again, I'm used to seeing you and I forget that I'm attracted to you physically too. I'm attracted to you like as a person physically. If you do something that's, I don't know, something different in bed, you touch somewhere that's, oh, that's nice. I like when he specifically does this thing.
Oh, because when the other nigga did it and it felt
No,
good?
I mean,
No,
where
I'm
it's
just
not
asking.
just sex, or it's not, it's not just sex, it's not just affection. It's like, no, it's sex from him and affection from him. Like, I like this. Like, this is the reason that I'm with him, because he makes me feel like this.
Okay.
There have been times where you've just walked past and I've just looked at you and I'm like, oh, I like him. Oh, he cute. Oh.
Okay. I remember excuse me.
Is it?
I don't know. Here, let me answer it real quick.
No, it's not.
Hello?
It's not. Are you really going to answer the phone right now?
Oh, okay. I gotta call you right back. I'm recording.
That's crazy. What is
All right.
happening? Who is that?
I don't know, but
You don't know who that was?
nah, he just said, "What up, nigga?"
You don't know who that was?
I have no idea. No idea. I'm gonna call him back though and find out who who it is.
Oh my gosh.
So I remember a year into our relationship, I didn't know if it was going to work. Mm-hmm. I was disillusioned by the thought of marriage when it came to us, because we were going through so many issues. And that lasted for a while.
Yeah.
Now, the first part of this is that I never pushed for a divorce or anything like that, because I always said I would get married once and that was it. And I don't believe in divorce. At least not without a real fight. But maybe a couple of months into it being bad, I remember falling back in love with you. And I'm not even going to front. You know how they talk about newness?
Yeah.
It's the same thing as falling back in love with a person.
Yeah.
Like, I literally felt the newness again. And I think that in any relationship, you have to find ways to fall back in love, to re-engage that love, to make it new again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it gets hard. Relationships get hard, man. And we all know that. If you're in a relationship.
What do you do?
I think you stop having expectations.
Ooh, that's deep.
You know what I mean? Like, you stop having expectations about anything the person does. You stop having expectations about what the person is going to do. And you start having, you start learning the person all over again. you start re-engaging them as not a stranger, but as a human. You know, I know who you are, but I want to get to know you again.
Yeah, I think that's part of when we do this podcast and people are like, you didn't know that? Like, he said this and you didn't know that? Or you didn't know this about her? And I think that, I guess people forget you're not going to remember every single thing in your life to mention. Mm-hmm. And I like learning new things about you. Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as it's nothing that's going to jeopardize our relationship, like, I think we've gotten that important stuff out of the way in the beginning when you figure out if you're going to marry somebody or not. Like, the important things, the values, those kind of things are out the way. But I like hearing about new stories or learning new things.
Right.
Because, I mean, I'm going to get bored after a while. I mean, you're going to stop telling stories, but I think I still like being around you. But what do you do specifically with me? What do you think changes in your approach to how you see this marriage?
You know, it's so crazy when you mention the podcast. I just listen to you sometimes. And honestly, the podcast is the time that I really get to listen to you because it's the time that we don't have any distractions. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not distracted by social media. We're not distracted by kids. We're not distracted by friends and family. We are literally sitting here discussing life and getting to know each other all over again for that week. Mm-hmm. And that really sets a precedent.
Well, wait, we do talk during let's not act like we don't talk.
No, we talk. Yeah. No,
but
I'm
when
not
it's like
talk,
literally in-depth things where it's like, let me know this. Like, sometimes you just don't think to talk about those things.
Like, think about this. Think about your last relationship. How often did you have 1.5 to 2 hour uninterrupted conversations with that person?
Yeah, I get that.
Like, that most couples don't get to do that. And we do that every week,
especially with kids.
Exactly. It's not a fault of your own. It's hard with real life happening.
And sometimes people just don't feel like talking.
True.
But our job is to talk, so we have to talk. Yes. I think that's what it is. I think a lot of the times, just like, I don't feel like having a conversation, or I don't want to be in a long thing, but like, we literally have to talk.
Right. And that happens where you don't feel like talking because you've just had a long day or something like that. But you'll find that feeling goes on longer and longer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Before you know it, you haven't talked in like a month for over, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that happens with so many relationships. And we're lucky that we get to have this time to spend with each other, to talk to each other,
about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I want to go ahead and send out thoughts and prayers going out to Rip Michaels.
Yeah, man. He's going through, I think it's heart complications.
He had a heart attack.
I thought it was a heart attack. And he had to, I believe he was taping a comedy special, and he had to postpone that. So, and it's so funny. It's not funny, but like watching him, he made the announcement himself. He was probably like, I just, I want y'all to see what it's like what I'm actually going through, and I want to do this myself. But like, he could barely breathe in the videos, and it just, he just, all the prayers he can get. I read a post where he said his heart was operating at like 17% or some shit like that. So definitely prayers to him. Yeah, that he gets better.
Definitely. Let's move to things that have nothing to do with sex. I felt like we should say this.
Why?
Listen, you don't even know what I'm going to say.
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't. I felt like we should say this because there's so much bullshit in the atmosphere with this person
that's what I said.
They might have not been able to get this message across. Keke Palmer is hosting the Soul Train Music Award, or Soul Train Awards. I thought that was dope. I love her as a host. I love her as a personality. Let me say that. I don't know if I've ever seen her host anything, but I love her as a personality. So I'm sure she's going to bring a good energy to the whole program. So I think that comes out next week.
So I'm not saying that I don't want to hear about Keke Palmer, because I do. I'm actually ecstatic that she is doing that. I love her. I think that is amazing. I just think that this is eventually going to lead us into talking about the other thing.
No, I wasn't going to talk about the other thing. I was going right to the next topic. I just wanted to put that out there because, like I said, there's been so many other things about her personal life out there that the thing that we should be looking at, you know, her professional life, because we don't fucking know Keke Palmer or the people in her life. I wanted to put out there something professional.
I just hate that they got a hold of. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the situation itself. I just hate that so much information is out about it. I just hate that that's what news is for people. Like to put pictures and all this information that we don't need to know.
Started with OJ, man.
Like, yeah, we don't need to know that. I'm just glad that everybody is safe and they can deal with that kind of stuff. They're like, why do
closed doors?
Why do we have text messages and all like, oh my God. And then them getting on her mom for threatening somebody. If somebody was messing with my daughter, I would threaten them. Like, we know how regular people talk. Like, there
you go talking
I'm just saying, we know how regular people talk. Like, there's nothing about this we need to know because it has nothing to do with anything that we're going to see. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, just prayers to everybody involved. I just hope it gets figured out for these babies. And I say babies. Yo, there's stuff going on with his daughter, his brother too. It's a lot all together, but I don't know any of these people and I wish I didn't know all of this stuff. So hope that everybody gets
I mean, I don't go that far, but yeah, about not knowing people's business. I'm nosy. I'm
not trying to be funny. As humans, we are nosy as humans, right? Mm-hmm. If it's right there, we're going to want to see it or we're going to read about it.
Yeah.
But I wish that we didn't even know to be nosy. I wish that all of this was handled behind closed doors and it was something that they could get through so we wouldn't even have an opinion on it.
Right.
Because it don't have nothing to do with us.
I get it. Let's get back to the fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
everything is drama with everything and everybody, and a lot of this drama is not, and I'm not saying this, and I'm just talking about a wide spectrum because we found out about other things this week too. And it's just like some of this stuff is not even crimes. All that, I don't have nothing to do with the legal things with that. But like some of the stuff, like we find out somebody said something or did something that literally, if we didn't know about it, it wouldn't affect anything that you see. It wouldn't affect anything. And then it affects everything. Like it affects how we look at careers and how we like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just want entertainment to be entertainment again. And then if it's something that we absolutely need to know about, like something crazy, like then okay. You know what I mean? That's gonna like I don't know how to explain it, but it's too much information. Now, we have a show because of things.
Rewind.
But a lot of our show is topics. It's not really specifically about people.
Yeah.
Unless it's whatever they give us. But when it's stuff like this, like restraining orders and stuff that just we shouldn't know, I don't.
What do you want to know from your celebrities?
When they dropping. And I do want to know if they've committed a crime. Right?
Okay.
But I don't want to see pictures.
That's what I was getting to. Like, do you care about your celebrities and the things that they do behind closed doors?
Yeah, if they've committed a crime, I want to know that.
What about if they just are immoral? Maybe they didn't commit a crime, but they're immoral.
Then everybody else could tell me they're a horrible person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people, you know that celebrities don't fuck with them because they just don't fuck with them. Mm-hmm. But like, some of this stuff is like, we're not perfect on the outside. We just don't have microscopes on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We put a microscope on ourselves, but
I'm saying with people with even when people have opinions about Nick Cannon having all these kids, he chose to have all those kids, but that don't affect us.
Kristen won't give me another baby, but
I'm not doing that. But like that don't affect us. That man could have kids. Y'all know people with mad kids. Everybody knows someone with mad kids or mad baby mamas or whatever, but this number is excessive. But why is that excessive to you? People been had families of 15, 20. Y'all got aunts and uncles that like 15, 20 of them. Like all of these little things, like if they're not going to affect your career, like you get locked up, you go to jail, that affects your career. That's something. But like if it's, you got an opinion about something or it's, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. And if we be honest, some people that I like a little bit, they done said some words and people are like, yo, I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen to their music because they said some words. Now, if they like, you know, if they homophobic or something like that, have your opinions. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I'm just
I felt like that was on your chest. So I was just like,
because I'm tired of knowing so many things that I don't care about that. And then it takes up my timeline and I can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? It takes my timeline up. The shit just shows up all the fucking time. And I'm like, yo, what about, I want to know when somebody dropping, I don't even know when people dropping albums no more. I don't know when people doing anything because of this. But I just hope that it gets settled and prayers to everybody involved and all that stuff. But jeez. All right.
You wanted to put this in the notes. I don't know why.
Balenciaga dropped a $925 towel skirt and it looked like a towel.
Nah, it's a towel, B.
It's a terry cloth. Isn't that what they make towels out of, terry cloth?
I have no idea.
It's a towel. The shit look like a towel. It's $925. Like, I can use it probably absorbed just like a towel. And I can make this. It's literally, it looks like a towel wrapped around your waist, like an actual towel wrapped around your waist.
We actually have that towel in our house.
That's why I recognized it. I was like, oh, that's Amazon.
We've seen it.
We bought that towel.
Bam.
I just think that shit so. But aren't they always doing shit like that?
Balenciaga? Have no idea. I can't afford it. So.
Well, you have a wallet, but we'll talk about it later. Fuck out of here. Yo, I'm pissed about that wallet. Nigga ain't put nothing in this wallet. Fuck him. I bought this wallet like 3 years ago. Anyway, I'm taking that wallet back. I'm gonna buy me something.
You gonna buy this?
No, I'm not buying.
You gonna buy
this bullshit? But I'm gonna start designing clothes for real because I need another source of income. Fuck DoorDash. I'm gonna just get a whole bunch of towels and wrap that shit up. Maybe I'll throw it in the dryer with some bleach and then spot that shit. I don't know. I just thought it was dumb to talk about because I knew we was gonna end up getting into something serious and we had to break up the monotony. Something else that's dumb. This nigga Draymond Green
is crazy.
He don't know how to.
Draymond got suspended for 5 games after choking Rudy Gobert.
So this is
in a basketball game.
And this is what I said in the car as soon as I found out. How are you not how y'all make so much money? He always angry.
For 5 games, he's going to lose close to $800,000.
How do you? Which I'm sure it's nothing. But how do y'all not think, yo? Like, I gotta chill. It's a game. I gotta chill. I'm making money to play a game. I gotta chill. This nigga always is like, fuck games. I don't even play games. This ain't no game. This is life to me. It's life. You always ain't. Why? Why have you not learned?
You leave Draymond alone, man. He's passionate.
I saw somebody say that Draymond is a verb now.
I'm a Draymond, yo.
Nigga, you better get the fuck up from there.
But no, I want somebody to play with that kind of passion. I want somebody to go hard.
I don't want nobody to try to kill me.
He didn't try to kill me
in the middle of a game.
He put him in a choke. Little choke.
Hey,
they do that in wrestling.
It won't no look. That nigga dragged him
a little bit.
He wouldn't let him go.
No, what happened was
he didn't even envision what was happening.
No, the other people were pulling him, so naturally he was pulling. He was just trying to get him off his teammate.
See how you sound stupid. You couldn't even get your words together.
He was trying to get him off his teammate.
Man,
that's all.
That shit looked dumb.
Nah, man.
He drug him for a little bit. Like he was. They did a still picture of him. It was like he happy. He's smiling.
He was.
I was like, God. He was like, oh, this is where I thrive. It was choking the fuck out of him.
No, Draymond just trying to get his second career popping. He gonna be in the WWE, man.
Yeah, he gonna do it like a reverse, like The Rock.
Yeah,
or something. That's like
exactly.
The Rock kind of shit.
That's gonna be his second career.
That is crazy. He gotta start now.
Shout out to Draymond.
I think he's more a UFC guy, but
yeah, that was a UFC move. You're right.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes came out this week and said that he's worn the same underwear for every game of his NFL career.
When did he start wearing them? Like, did he win a game and was like, "Oh, it's these underwear"?
It's probably that.
I mean, when you hear it, it sounds like he just never washes the underwear, and they got to chill out.
Well, he said he washes them sometimes.
No, he didn't.
He did say that.
He made that up.
No, I promise. I promise.
You spicing it up. You
no, I
on
promise. He said he washes them sometimes. He did.
So when is sometimes?
I don't know. I guess.
I think that's the question. When is sometimes?
Once a month.
And how many games do you play in a month?
Like 4, unless you got a bye week. Okay, now
underwear are not jeans. You know, sometimes people don't wash jeans after like the one wear.
Yeah.
They'll wear them again. It's not the same.
I mean, but
that's balls in there.
It's sweaty.
You don't want to wipe balls out?
Sweaty balls.
That's nasty.
But
and butt. That's balls and butt. Titties, coochie, butt. Titties, coochie, butt.
No, but I get it. I get it.
Oh shoot. Oh, it's something I gotta. Oh, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you afterwards. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I'm sorry.
You all right?
Yeah. A friend of ours just said they got COVID from Pittsburgh.
What?
Hey, Pittsburgh, y'all gotta chill out. Okay, bye.
Damn.
Yeah, that kind of shook me up. I'm sorry. I got a text message. My bad. Yeah. All right. Give me something else. And let me go test myself.
Want to say congratulations to Kevin Hart.
Hey, brr, 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 brr.
Kev is to receive the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, considered to be comedy's highest honor.
That's dope. Didn't Dave Chappelle get that too?
Dave Chappelle received it, as well as Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's awesome. He deserves it.
He deserves it.
I think he deserves it. Yeah.
So shout out to Kev for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let me see your phone. Did you hear that this Friday?
God.
Andre 3000 is supposed to be dropping a new album.
Of course I did.
And it's not a rap album.
Of course I did.
How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna listen to it.
You gonna listen to it?
I fuck with flutes for real. I fuck with flutes. Heavy flute fan over here. Big fan.
Listen, I'm not a flute fan.
Hey, you couldn't get it out.
Flute fan. Not a flute fan.
Yeah.
But I respect him after hearing this.
He been traveling playing the flute for like years.
He has, but we wanted raps from him.
But you don't think he mastered the flute right now? You don't want to see what he been doing when they catch him in them little pictures on the side of the street?
I want bars.
But if it's not giving it to him, like if he came out with some subpar shit, y'all would be mad at him.
And this is okay. And that's why after hearing this, I was like, okay, I'm still not going to listen to the album, but I understand. He has some cool words to say.
Played into decisions you made about Outkast too?
I think just in general, when it came to figuring out what we would do creatively and where my creative juice is coming from within Outkast, like there was a certain point where I just didn't know where else to go. You know, I didn't, like even now, like people think, oh man, he's just sitting on raps, or like he's just holding these raps hostage. Like I ain't got no raps like that. Like it actually feels, sometimes it feels inauthentic for me to rap because I don't have anything to talk about in that way. Like I'm 48 years old, and not to say that age is a thing that dictates what you rap about, but in a way it does. And like the things that happen in my life, like what do you talk, like I gotta go get a colonoscopy, like what do you like what do you rap about? You know what I mean? Like my eyesight is going bad, like.
Yeah,
he could probably make that fly though.
I mean, I'm sure he could. I'm pretty sure
seeing
he could.
inside of the colon and then just talking about the body. Let me hit him up for real. I think
you're missing out.
He could talk about the body. Just think about the inside of the body being your soul. You know what I mean?
But I respect him. I respect him
for not trying to give no bullshit.
Exactly, and wanting to give a good product, you know, and giving you what's authentic.
Yeah,
where he's at the time. I completely respect that. You know, just a little insight. Kristen and I have been thinking about different things to give you guys. And one of the things I was thinking about before it got shut down was to do an AMP show. I was thinking about doing an AMP show. And if you don't know what AMP was,
it don't matter because it's gone now.
It's gone. But it was like a radio show, basically. And I was like, oh, that would be so dope. And I was thinking about some of the things that I would do on the AMP show. And then, and a lot of them were things that I used to do when I was on the radio years ago. And a couple of days ago, I was thinking, I was like, a lot of the things that I did, I wouldn't do today because it's just not who I am anymore.
Yeah.
And even though those things worked, and even though I'm sure the people that listen to me on the radio will want those things from me, it's not who I am anymore. It's not authentic. Yeah. So, I respect when a person can say, I understand what you want, but I'm going to give you what I have.
Yeah, or just recognize when they not. I mean, if Andre 3000 came out with his first official solo album ever, y'all would judge the fuck out of it.
At 48.
And if he feels like he can't give that, like what y'all would expect from him or us, period, then I understand.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Definitely. What are we watching?
Damn, it's mad things in there. Oh. We watched a couple of stand-ups. Watched Zainab Johnson, her special Hijab's Off on Amazon Prime, I believe. It was good. I liked it. I've worked with her one time before and saw her. She's super funny. She's on this show that you love called Upload on Amazon Prime. And it was good. It was shot beautifully. It was a great perspective. She talks about being Muslim and not wearing a hijab and but I mean a little bit of everything. She talks about dating and being a sober dater, which sounds crazy, but it makes but that's a good thing. It just you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's a little bit of everything. It was really good. I enjoyed it. What?
So I went into it not ever hearing her stand up. Yeah. So I didn't know what to expect. And the first couple of, first 10, 15 minutes, it was very heavy on, her Muslim upbringing and things of that nature. So I couldn't really connect to it at first. But I'm glad she did that because it did give ground for the rest of the special.
Yeah.
And as the special went along, I was like, okay, I'm digging her pen. Like, she can write. She may not be like my favorite stand-up of all time, but I love her. I love her mind. Like, I started falling in love with her mind and how she thinks about jokes and crafts her jokes. And then she does this one joke towards the end, and I was like, yo, I fuck with this chick hard because she did something that is so risque to do as a stand-up, and that's to be super serious about a super fucking serious topic. And it was something where it's not easy to find the funny, so to speak.
Yeah.
But she did it with class, she did it with poise, and she did it with you can tell she has she was just really dope about it.
Yeah.
And I respected her. Like, I went away from it respecting her stand-up ability, and she made me an instant fan by the end of it. So definitely go check that out. Hijab's Off by Zainab Johnson.
Also watched Matt Rife's special, Natural Selection on Netflix. I just want to say this, and I think I've said this before about him. I'm just happy for him. I'm happy for he's still young. He's 28. He's been doing it since he was like 15, I believe. And he's been working for a long time, and he used the vehicle of TikTok to do exactly what TikTok is supposed to do. And that's why he's so big now. And I think that a lot of people don't understand, like, that's what TikTok is for. I mean, it's getting his clips and stuff out. I read the story. And I don't think I said it on the podcast. I think I just told you, right?
What?
About him starting. He was talking about on the Today Show, I believe, how he had a show that him and his friend were producing, and Just for Laughs wanted the show for their festival,
which is a comedy festival.
It's the biggest comedy festival. It's in Montreal. And they wanted the show for the festival, but they didn't want him. They just wanted his friend. And his friend was like, yo, I want to do it. I don't want to do it without him. And they were like, yeah, he can come, but we're not putting him up. We're not paying him, like all that stuff. And they did the show, and it was like one of the best shows that they had in the entire festival. But they still like didn't pay him or nothing. And he was like sitting at dinner, and he was defeated. And he told this story on the Today Show. But he was defeated, and he was looking at this video that he had already edited, was going to put on TikTok. And he just like, I'm at this festival nobody want to be at. Like, I'm just whatever. And he had done Wildin' Out and shit like that before. And his friend was like, just go ahead and post it. And then he posted it. And then like overnight or a couple days, it got to like 20 or 30 million views out of nowhere. He didn't expect it to do that. And it just happened out of nowhere. And now he's literally selling out arenas. And so I'm just happy for his story. And he seems still very grounded. Every comic that, like, everyone feels pretty much most comics feel the same way, unless they just like jealous. Like, why can't it be me? But I'm rooting for whoever is putting in the work and getting the job done. With that being said, I watched the special. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I will say he had a special on YouTube. He's got like 3 on YouTube, I believe. And I liked those better than I liked this one, to be honest with you. But I thought that this one was good, but I think for people that are expecting him to only do crowd work, they might not enjoy it because they're not going to understand. Like, me watching it as a comic and watching how people write jokes in clubs and how they do, like, I saw where he was going. Like, I appreciated it. I appreciated his writing. Even some of the jokes that he slipped in, like a last liner or something like that, didn't work with an arena because they didn't hear it and they didn't understand what he was trying to say. But I got it. So, but I'm happy that this is happening for him, that he got a Netflix special, that it's probably going to blow up just off TikTok views alone. And I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of his TikToks, but I never seen him do stand up. Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I walked away saying he's a 28-year-old.
Yeah, he feels very 28.
I'm interested to see him stand up wise grow.
Yeah, grow.
Exactly.
Grow.
Because he has it. You know, I couldn't connect to it as much because I'm like in a different freaking bracket.
That's why I said I think that he's funny.
Yeah.
And I think that people his age
are going to love it.
Are going to relate, but I think that some of the fans that come from TikTok that see the crowd work clips might not enjoy it as much because it's stand up. It's straight. Like he does a lot of storytelling and stuff like that, and they're used to the other ones. Right. But I don't know. Again, I can't.
I came away with that too.
I don't know.
He's a really good storyteller.
Yeah,
he's a really good storyteller. Those are the parts that I enjoyed the most when he was telling stories. Yeah. I was like, oh, like I dig his storytelling. Yeah. It's cool. It's jovial. It's fun. Yeah. He's just a really fun stand-up, and it was good. It was good. It was
cool. We also watched Jay-Z and his Gayle King interview.
Definitely.
Wait, what did you say the day we watched it? And you was like, I'm old. Remember what you say?
Oh, so we watched it, and I went directly to Twitter to see how everybody else felt about the interview, and it wasn't trending. And I was like, yo, I know I'm old because Jay-Z just did an hour interview, someone that rarely does interviews, and it's not trending on Twitter. It's not a topic of conversation to most people that are on social media, which is in a different age range. And I'm just like, wow, like I've aged out.
I think it was just interesting seeing, to me, Jay-Z has always looked the same, but seeing the old clips of Jay-Z being young and now, and I'm really like, oh shit, he older. Like, yeah, man. Jay-Z old, that's crazy.
Jay-Z's over 50.
That's crazy to me. But he still has the same energy. Yeah. Like, he's still Jay-Z. Like, everything still feels the same.
Yeah.
And, but I enjoyed it. I mean, I love Jay-Z. No, probably not as much as you.
Yeah, Jay-Z, so I didn't really listen to rap growing up. And I remember my homeboy, who was older than me, gave me 2 mixtapes. He gave me a Jay-Z album. not 2 mixtapes. He gave me a Jay-Z album and he gave me a Nas album. And the Jay-Z album was his second album. And I don't remember what the Nas album was, to tell you the truth, because I didn't really listen to it. I listened to Jay. And it was really some of my first rap experiences. Like, it was literally my first rap album that I listened to from beginning to end. And I've been a super huge fan of him ever since. I remember when Hard Knock Life came out and I was like, God damn it, this is it.
I told you, a girl on the stoop. There's a girl on the stoop that I knew because I did acting and stuff with her. And when she got that shit, everybody was like, "Oh, she about to be crazy."
Yeah, but I knew that was the turning point. I was like, this is going to be the song that makes him. Everybody will know that he is the greatest. Because I was saying he was the greatest from the beginning. Even though I hadn't heard a whole lot of rappers, but I was like,
that's hilarious that the rapper that you really hear is Jay-Z.
Yeah, that was the first,
and he's Jay-Z.
My first rap. And I remember him doing the Oprah interview, and I was like, yo, he's on Oprah. I remember telling my mother, like, that's when I told my mother, yo, you need to listen to Jay-Z. Like, he's the greatest, man. Like, and she had an Oprah interview. She was like, oh, okay, I'll listen. And it's just, I felt proud for so many years every time Jay-Z would do something, because I was like, I knew it from the beginning. Like, he just touched me from the beginning. So to see his whole evolution and all of that, and to just see the interview, I was like, I didn't learn anything because I know everything about him, but it was still cool just to watch.
I'm still mad we didn't go to that exhibit.
We should have.
But I enjoyed it. I just, he regular dude. He still feel as down to earth as I felt like he felt growing up.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't feel like a billionaire. And I don't know what a billionaire is supposed to feel like, but he didn't feel like a billionaire to me. So,
and we watching The Voice still.
Of course we watching The Voice. We killing The Voice.
Killing The Voice. My team.
First of all, he getting a little more used to Reba. I just want y'all to know, because he been talking shit since the show started. So I just gotta let y'all know every episode how he feel.
Reba didn't get on my nerves this episode.
Yeah, we in the battles right now. The 3-way battles or whatever. Or knockouts. 3-way knockouts. And
I'm gonna play this.
They had some fucking
relationship.
Oh, Mac!
How y'all feeling tonight?
Woo! Let's go!
So we gonna move for just a little second. Is that all right? Is that all right? Listen. I'm lost without you.
Yes.
Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Tell me how you love me more. How you think I'm sexy, baby? How it make you feel, baby? You wanna roll with me? You wanna hold with me? You wanna stay warm and get on the floor with me? What are you doing? Why are you shooting it?
Oh, I don't even know the words, but he was like, I was like, God damn, Mac.
Nah, he killed that shit. So
killed them.
Mac Royals is a favorite.
Mac got my final spot. I only had 3 spots.
Did Steve get picked up?
Did
he get picked up? I can't remember if somebody stole him, but he sang Pretty Wings.
Steve did get picked up.
So there's this other dude that sang Pretty Wings, and that's another hard song to sing. And he, like, everybody they've been fucking murdering these shows. So hold on.
Yeah, Steve is still in there. But my final team goes.
And some of y'all are gonna be like, nobody cares about this, but some of y'all do.
Some of y'all do.
And y'all the ones.
We get the messages.
Y'all the ones that we here for. Yeah.
Kaylee.
Kylie?
Kaylee.
Oh, Kaylee. She was from Hawaii? I think she's Filipino. She's like 17.
Crazy.
That girl is fucking. If y'all watched American Idol, there was this girl, Jessica Sanchez, that was young on American Idol that used to sing her ass off too. And it's funny because I was talking about I saw a thread on You Have the Range or They Have the Range, where it was like all these mostly Filipinos that were like singing, and there was this one TikTok or something where this girl was like, oh, you don't think I'm Filipino? If I wasn't Filipino, could I do this? And she sang like Whitney Houston, because every Filipino gathering I've gone to is karaoke. Everyone, and I fuck with it because they be singing their asses off. But she was killing shit, so she probably grew up doing karaoke.
Yes.
I love that shit.
So Kaylee, definitely. Mac, what you just heard,
Mac Royals
from, and my man Huntley.
Huntley is actually from VA. He's from Fredericksburg.
Yeah, his voice is crazy.
It's crazy. So if you building a team, look at us teaching people how to play the voice. If you building a team on the voice, you build by genre. You get the top out of all the genres. Somebody that's well-rounded and can connect to the audience. So
Right.
at the end, you win. I don't know if we have enough time to do that, baby.
What you mean we got enough time to do
We don't have
this?
enough time. Our children have therapy.
We have the best fucking listener letter.
We're gonna get to it though.
We don't have
get to
time?
it. We don't have enough time. We don't have enough time. to
Okay,
get to
we're
it.
definitely doing this listener letter next week.
Okay. Yeah,
Definitely
I kind
doing
of want to
this
save it
listener
because I want to give it time. It's really, really good. So,
But they need help now.
okay.
He said, Lord Jesus, please help.
We can give him help. We can message him back. We'll give him help.
Okay.
I can't help nobody because I don't give advice, but we will just tell them stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is a good one too.
But we gotta.
If you have a listener question, you can always hit us up at andthenwepod@gmail.com or andthenwepod on Instagram. Just hit us up with the question and we will answer them on the pod. This was a long pod today. People been saying that they like the long pod, so we didn't try to do a long pod, but we gave y'all what we got. You know what I mean? And I had fun. Today. How about
this
you?
This was good. I could have went longer today. I'm surprised.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta remind you that this Sunday we will be in Phoenix at Stand Up Live.
Hey.
Phoenix, come out. It's going to be an amazing show. And in December 3rd, we're in Raleigh at the Good Nights.
Good Nights at Good Nights.
December 7th, we're at Richmond Funny Bone.
Yes.
And December 10th, we are ending the year out at
Virginia Beach Funny Bone.
Virginia Beach Funny
757.
Bone.
Y'all better come out. If y'all don't sell out, I'm leaving. I'm not playing.
Hell yeah. So get those tickets at andthenwehadsex.com, or you can go to the venue websites. And I'm done. You got anything else?
No, y'all just get tickets. And remember, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to the podcast as well. Tell your friends. Share the news. If you've been to a live show, let everybody else know. Shit is fun. So
hell yeah.
Hope to see y'all, and I think that's it.
That's word.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and join the Patreon.
I said
Join
that
the
already.
Patreon.
I
Did
said
you
that
say
already. You don't listen to me when I
Got
talk.
a new Patreon coming up right now.
You don't listen to me when I talk.
My bad.
All right.
With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.